sure it's okay. I'm sure. Tag you check. Spidey, it's gonna be okay. I'm sure Dior knows that Sun won 2 in a row. So we do have the Dreamers Esports headed up over towards the armpit area, probably looking for the vehicles going into Al Azhar. It looks like Made in Nepal taking over Impala. We do have two teams, the Empire of Gods jumping with the Quarrios going down to Porto Parisio. Does look like we might have two teams over here on top of each other. VRC right here with Hard to Kill right on top of each other. Let me get on in here because we do have, looks like they are right on top of each other. Polar does have someone in his building, either above or below him. I'm not exactly sure who's right here with him. The other ones from VRZ are right down below. So let's see what else is happening. Our first zone is all the way over to the southwest this time. We're going from El Pozo all the way down to Minas del Sur. We still just to the north. Oh, there goes one from VRZ. So let's see what else is happening. We do have a couple of teams. It looks like they're headed over towards the Ladrilla area. We have 3 teams over here in the nowhere land. Look at this, and all these little compounds. We have GNX over here with X-rated and Pretos on top. So let's see what else is going on with the rest of the map. I do want to go over and check in on Porto Parisio. Let's see what's happening between the Empire of Gods and let's see what's going on over here with the Quarrios. Yes, they are right over here, and we too easy. Get another elimination. Oh, he found Cambu on this one. So you're right. How is this possible? I got scammed. No, son, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Dior's not gonna do that to you. And it does look like Eduxy Boy. I'm not sure what this name is, but ooh, the Golden Fire are also in a fight. We do have another fight right down here. We got all of a sudden everybody's decided to fight right here in Las Leon, and they are just on the edge of the zone. The Golden Fire right over here with new CBK. So let's check in. We did lose Rolex, and we do have nasty one right over here. Oh, Tuk Tuk. What is with Tuk Tuk lately? Tuk Tuk and Tuki and... Ooh, is that the Dominator? Is this Dom? Dom, is this you? So let's go in and check in on what is happening on this angle. We do have an Uzi M4 combo for Dom. Let's see what's going on, and it looks like we got a fight between... Oh, do you guys always have to fight all at the same time? Let's get on over here on the iPad and find out what's happening on this very edge of eastern edge of Monte Nuevo. So we got Keeps right on over here getting pushed up on by... oh, he does get one of them knocked in. Oh, I think he just knocked 2 of them. He's got that M249 and he's just working that M249. Let's see what's going on. Code has been knocked and it's only ZZZ. But look at this. He does not have any weapons. And here comes the duo from GNX coming right up and over, trying to get some of that third party. So now, let's see what's going on over here. It looks like we're going to be able to get everybody but Code picked back up. And I don't think... It looks like Try Me came all the way over here. See what ZZZ is doing. ZZZ is being watched from the top of that hill. And so now, new CBK up on... Ooh, the Golden Fire. Slaughter. What is Slaughter doing up on top of this? So he was right down below. And I think GMC is right at the top. Oh, just able to get out and around. Oh, Dom is able to run right on through there. So now they're coming right up and in onto Nasty. Oh, Nasty S12. So now here's GMC trying to get those shots, trying to get them right on down on top through the window. So let's see what else is going on. Shiny is now the sole survivor over here for X-rated. So now let's go back to the map and see what else is going on. We did lose several teams in all of this. Chaddy! Hello, Chaddy. So now the Gods of War, let's go check on them. And it looks like too easy. Remember, Camu was knocked, and it looks like the Corios just went ahead and left. And we do have Maid Nepal in a very long spread. So let's see what else is going on with the rest of the map. We're down to the top 12 teams already. So we do have the Dreamers still up in El Azahar. They're going to need to come on in from the blue zone. The blue zone's going to push them on in. And let's see, VRZ. I think VRZ is just, no, they're duo. Okay, so they're just going to go ahead and hang on out. Hello, everyone, and welcome to PSL Spring Mini League. This is the $200 winner takes all. So first place, $200. That's all they're shooting for, and these guys are shooting for it. But this is semifinals, Group Clover, day 2. This is the final day of semifinals. Let's go through these slots because we did get a couple of new teams coming in, a couple of teams left from yesterday. So let's announce all the teams again today. In Team 3, slot 3, are the Eclipse, Vanguard. Slot 4, the Corios. Slot 5, X-Rated. Slot 6 are the Hawks. Hello, AZ Beast. Hi, Green. How are you? I'm good. How are you, AZ Beast? Slot 7, New Era. Slot 8, Nepal on top. 9, VRZ Esports. 10, Dreamers Esports. 11, Empire of Gods. Slot 12 are the Golden Fire. And I don't know if it's right or not, but I'm going to stick with it. Slot 13, Made in Nepal. Slot 14 are the new CBK Esports. Slot 15 is Olympia Esports. 16, Paretos on top. 17, Hard to Kill. And then 18 are the Retired Boys. All right, let me show you the scores from yesterday. Coming into today, we have 5 more matches. X-Rated coming in first with 68 total points. 2 winner chicken dinners right behind them. The Retired Boys, 48 total points. 1 winner chicken dinner. And then coming in third, Golden Fire with 45. Like I said, I don't know if it's Pyra, but I'm going to stick with Fire because I like it. And until somebody tells me it's wrong, I'm going to stick with it. All right, I also have to give a big shout out to PSL, Dior, and the sponsors. We have 3 more UC giveaways tonight. 1 after this very first match, 1 after the third match, and 1 after tonight's final match. So if you get your like and subscribe screenshot over to the PSL giveaway channel before the end of the first match, you'll have 3 chances to win. So make sure you get your like and subscribe over there ASAP. And as you can see by the iPad, we have started. Suloji, hello Suloji. All right, so let's go ahead and put the iPad up. Go ahead and put the map up so you guys can see where your teams are jumping. We are going into match 6 of 10. So we do have 10 total matches for these guys. Top 8 will move on in 2 finals Saturday. So we're coming in from the Milta Power Peninsula. Hello, sunshine. Going across between Milta and Shelter, going over the top of school between this. What's good? You're good. Hello, sunshine. Between Watertown, Rosshawk, going up over the top of North George and dumping off into the farms of Zarki, North George. So let's see. We've already got a couple of teams jumping off. VRZ taking over the Milta Power Peninsula. and Made in Nepal going over to Milta. So let's see what else is happening. We have the Choreos jumping off. We've got New Era. And who else coming on up? Who is that? Team 6. Oh, the new team, the Hawks. The Hawks are the red team right here, so I'm going to have to get used to that. Alright, so let's see. It does look like New Era and the Choreos are all jumping together, so we might have an early fight over in the West Farm area. You can see that little cluster of blue and green down by the farm between Farm and West Farm. Let's see what else is going on over at the North George area. It looks like we've got quite the cluster and 2 teams. We've got the Retired Boys and Prados on top. Hello, Blaze. Hello, MO4 Blaze. And we do have a couple of teams landing right on top of each other. Let's go on over to the X-Boys and see what's going on with them. They're right over here with Team 15, which are Olympia Esports. Let's see. Let's go with Code. Hello, Code. He is pretty close. You could see that he's got all 4 of them around him. If you look at that mini map up in the upper right-hand corner, Code does have all 4 of them from Olympia Esports all the way around him. So let's go ahead and stay here for just a minute. I'm not sure if Code's going to be the one that pushes up first, but we'll stay with him. And let's see what's going on in zone. It looks like Severny. We got right across the street. We got some territory dispute. I own the right, you own the left. From the east side, west side. So let's see what's going on. We do have, I only see 3 of them from Retired. So I don't know where the 4th one is from the Retired Boys, but it is a full 4-man team over here. So we'll keep an eye up in Severny also, see what's going on. I can't quite get all the team. Ooh, he got the very first knock. Look at that. So let's go. Oh, Benny's way up getting to the vehicle. I see. So, New Era. They're also down here getting into this fight. We'll stay here in North George because Code did just get that knock, but I think they just got Avery picked back up, so he's back up. And we did lose one from the Choreos. You can see Ale has already been moved onto Miramar. Let's see what's going on over here. Looks like New Era all to the north side, and oh, he's alone. Where's the rest of your team? Oh, it's not moving on me, guys. Ugh. All right. The iPad's sticking. Oh, it won't go down. All right, we'll just go like this. Oh, look at this. So now there are 2 or 3 of them knocked. So, oh, Try Me. No, Try Me got deleted. Oh, he's going up and over now to Miramar with the rest are X-rated, but ooh, 999K coming up and around, trying to get his elimination, but he got back up onto his feet, so they are back up. But we do have 999K right here, and are we gonna get that nade up and over? Ooh, what you gonna do? We do have an off angle from the core or from Olympia. You say you got a nade for me? Well, here, let me give you some pump shotty action. Cielo, hello, Cielo, hello. Oh, that nade! Oh, the nade came right out through that window. Where's Code? Code coming right on through. And now Code is the sole survivor because they eliminated him. But oh no, Code. So now Code is going into the rest of Erangel as a solo. But now he is running back towards Eclipse Vanguard. So hopefully he can get over to this buggy before they see him. But he also has Eclipse Vanguard, the orange team, way over on the west end of North George. So Code needs to get on out of there. So now let's head up to Severny because it does look like we're starting to push across the street. You see a couple of them from the Retired Boys right over here underneath 22 G's. So now let's see. We do have the other 2 from right on that southern side. And we still have this fight going on right on down here. So let's see. We are down to a duo for the Quarios, but we're up at the hilltop, way above the farm area and over at the West Farm. So we're at Hilltop and West Farm, while the rest of New Era are all down in the farm area. So I think, looks like Code's going to be just fine. And we're down to 15 teams, just like that, guys, just like that. Alright, so let's see what's going to happen when they retire. 33 coming out and over, and now Snipe trying to get those shots. Ooh, they're really getting chewed up over here. Let's see what's going on with Keeps. It does look like OVO. And now, ooh, we got another fight going on. The Zuxi and Hard to Kill. Where is this going on? Let's go down to the Hawks and see what's going on with the Hawks. Tookie was one of the top fraggers the last night. We're over here at the apartments for school, and Santa's in trying to throw those nades up and over, and let's see, Crash is going straight up through the middle of all three of them from the Hawks. And we do have Sandy right there. They are split up on both sides of that door. Crash, oh no! Ow! That fast. Sandu and Zuxi both got 2 eliminations, and they'll be able to pick up 2 of their teammates. So they'll be going out of the school apartments as a full 4-man team. So now it looks like the Golden Fire coming right through the farm area. Surprised they didn't run into New Era or the, let's go on to New CBK over here, see what's happening in Pachinki, because we do have 2 teams over here. We have the Empire of Gods and GMC already getting an elimination, and Tupac as well. But now the duo from the Empire of Gods are up at the church, and let's see what these 2 are doing. Looks like Nan down in that buggy. I heard the buggy right down below. So let's see what else is going on. It does kind of look like Olympia maybe pushing right up and into the middle of North George, right in between a couple of them from the Eclipse Vanguard. So we've got 2 of them right here on top of Avery, and then one across the street. I don't know where the other one went. I did see him just a second ago, but I'm not sure what Avery's going to do. The rest of his team are pretty far down. Vortex getting that nice knock right on over there. It looks like Avery does have someone coming up. Oh, he's got a couple of them coming up. So all 4 of them coming up to help Avery out. So we do have another fight going on off in North George. And now let's see what's going on with CBK, the new CBK. We did lose one of them, and I think that was Rolex. Yes, it was Rolex. So let's see what's going on. Ooh, Nam down to about 1 HP. And so Vortex, Vortex is the sole survivor still remaining for the Empire, guys, and he's got a 2-man push. Just too many coming at him. So now let's see GMC. Let's see. This is the fight that's going on right up here. Let's go on up here and see what's happening. And it does look like all 4 of them. We knew that all 4 of them came up, but we do have one of them already taken out. So let's see. Changli, I'm not sure how to pronounce the name, guys. I'm not sure, but it does look like they are pushing up and in. One of them, Shadow, does get knocked, so Shadow Zeno, and I only see 2 of them now remaining, but there are 3. I'm not sure where. The third one way up on that ridge line, way up there. So now let's go back to the map so you guys can see what's going on. We're very central, right in the middle of Erangel. So going from Yasnaya, going around the school, going around the Milta, the gas station for the East Bridge, around prison, but we're just going right through the middle of Lapovka. I'll go ahead and keep it like that so you guys can watch the rotations of these 2 teams, that if they do come out of I'm gonna sneeze, North George. Look at the cluster and center zone. What is happening over here? We have New Era over here with the Hawks and VZR. We can see that VZR all the way around. You can see them right in here, but we do have the Hawks right here. So the Hawks are down to just a duo. And where are we? We're in the compound over here by Shelter in Walmart. So let's see. Looks like Rock just trying to get his bearings, trying to figure out, because we do have VRZ up on the hill for the Shelter, and I do hear all the footsteps from New Era coming up and around. So let's check in on that. Oh, popped his head up right at the wrong time. So now it's just down to Rocky. Rocky is the sole survivor. Now let's see if he can do anything against this push. New Era is coming up to get Zuxi 10K. So let's see what's going to happen with this. Ooh, they get the vehicles, because look at this. Now VRZ is starting to move out and around, trying to get that off angle. He's right out there. The Canthera is right on this ridgeline, so he may be able to see across and see these boys on the backside. Oh, look at him. He's just looking for that opening knock. Let's go back to Rocky, see what Rocky is doing. Oh, he's being super quiet, and I'm not sure what New Era is thinking, knowing that there's another team getting ready to come on in for this push. And I don't think Rocky's going to be able to get on over and pick up, let's see, number one. Ooh, number one. Oh, number one in the sight line of VRZ up on that ridge line. So let's see, is Rocky still in this closet? Yes, he is. Look at that. He's right there on the other side. And I think Zuxi just got picked up. Look at that. Zuxi picked back up and got his heel off. And we still have number one over here. You saw number one getting shot at by VRZ. And VRZ, we do have Canthera out driving around, just trying to wait. Look at this over here, trying to get an angle across the way, just trying to find any one of them. So all 5 of these players over here in the Walmart compound, not all excited about pushing right up and in. Oh, with an M16. Hello, Spidey. Oh, number one just got knocked by Rocky. Rocky, we got off of Rocky, and he got that knock with the S12, and now he's... Oh, who found him? The angry boy from VRZ. So now there goes the Hawks. The Hawks taken out by the third party up on top of the hill, and now angry boy. Oh, they're coming out and around. They only have, it is a 4v2 now, coming up and in on New Era, and angry boy trying to drive around, trying to get as much information as possible. And we do have Static just pushing right up and in. Let's see what's going on with let's see, let's get on over there. Oh, Ying was on fire. Oh, I thought Static was knocked, but Static is still doing just fine. But we still have the Overwatch way up out. Ooh, he gets Jimmy top ZZ with that nade, and he still has the DBS, still trying to get those. And we do have up on top of the ridgeline. Now he's trying to figure out where Z is, and Z looks like he's already pushing already. He is running across the wide open space. Look at this, just trying to get on over to his team. And look at that. Olympia came all the way over from the North George area, and they're going to end up right on top of Nepal on top. And we still have the Eclipse Vanguard over in the Georgia Pole area. And then we got another team. The retired boys are coming right up and in on top of X-rated. Oh, there goes another knock. Look at that. So now Static is the sole survivor over here. But now here comes the golden fire. So now here comes another third, fourth, fifth party. Static is still on fire, and he comes out and around. There's Dom on the outside. Dom trying to jump shot over the top of it. Dom right there. Oh, Dom, we got to see you point that right in our face. And now here comes another team. We have the new CBK coming right up and in. I don't even have to get off of this compound. Hello, Foxy. Hey, Foxy, what's up? Long time no see. And now we got another team. They're all coming over here. Here comes Made in Nepal. Look at that. Made in Nepal. Just right up there on that ridgeline of shelter. All the teams in this lobby seem to be coming over to the Walmart compound. We do have another fight up here. Let's get an idea of what's going on with Olympia and Nepal on top over here at the Alamo. But I'm not getting off of this compound because we're having our 6th or 7th or 8th visitor at this point. So Sohang does get knocked, and now it's just down to Krishna. Krishna versus all of them from Olympia. So oh, Dominator still trying to get those nades and mollies right over onto the new CBK. Wow, we are still getting third party by Made in Nepal. Now CBK GMC in the Rocky Shack. So he's in the same exact closet that Rocky was in, just throwing those nades. He does see Playboys right on that outside. Alright, so now Avery does get that. And look at this, Olympia up to 9 eliminations already. And now just about everybody are in zone. The Eclipse Vanguard almost all the way into zone. And we do have 8 teams, and of which 3 of them are right here on top of and our zone is coming to us. We haven't had to leave this compound at all. Made in Nepal are still here. We still have the Golden Fire. The Golden Fire right on over here, and Dom just got knocked by the Playboy on that crazy angle. Playboy's way. Oh, the nade by Abigail. Abigail throwing that nade up and over, and Abigail gets another knock. Who is this Abigail? Alright, now let's see what's going on with Zan and Baka. Baka is the only one still standing over here. And look at this. We've got teams just coming up. I think Team 15. Yes, Olympia. Olympia is now taking over the shelter area right here and all the way down. Yes, he does get Baka. Olympia Gaming coming up and in for the 10th party. Now, how many teams do we have over here? I think we lost the Golden Fire. We do. Oh, and here comes all the way across from North George area, the Eclipse Vanguard with the fight with Olympia. They brought the North George fight all the way over here. So now CBK GMC still in the Rocky closet. And look at this. We got another one coming up on top of that hill. Who is up there? It's the retired boys. The retired boys came up and pushed Olympia off this hill. Guys, Dior. Hello. Shout out to Dior. Don't forget Dior for the win, guys. Alright. So now, let's see. We do have Code in trouble over here. Code is trying to get those. Oh, the Quarios going out in 7th. Alright, guys. Let's go ahead and scroll on in just a little more. We still have 2 solos over in the Walmart compound, but now it does look like we've got the retired boys coming up and in onto the Quarios. We got Benny and 33 just getting ready to take those shots right on down on that Wizard Tower. Let's see who is still standing. Oh, Menzie! Menzie, no! Menzie! Here they come! On every angle! They've got every angle covered on you! So now Menzie is the sole survivor for the Quarios, trying to get those shots over onto Benny. And Benny is right there trying to make it as difficult. Oh, the Molly and Benny finishing that up. We're down to the top 5 teams just like that. Let's go ahead and scroll on in. Get this on over here. We still have the duo We still have the duo over here in the Walmart compound. And Avery, look at Avery. He's following along, watching the retired boys trying to get some third parties. Oh, he stopped, but he's got the retired boys right behind him. Look at this. He's got another one coming up right around the backside. Flo's right on over there. Ovo coming up and almost got him. Ovo had him in his sights, but it does look like he's got that heel going off right now. Look at this. He's still trying to get him as Flo coming up. And Benny with the seat swap. Benny with the seat swap. And that S12 action. All right. So now we still have a couple of them from the Olympia. So let's see what's going on with Achilles. Achilles trying to get out of the spray. We still have 4 teams in this. So now let's see. Oh, Zayn was able to finish off CBK GMC over in the Walmart compound. He took over that. So now, oh no, Ovo's been taken down and out, and they're still searching for the retired boys. Look at this. So all four teams are fairly close together. This is not a big zone at this point. Let's see if we can see what's going on. Nope, they're still too far away, but we're over at the shelter and Walmart. And look at this. We're just gonna go ahead and sit inside Walmart and get some scraps and stuff. So now let's see. Zayn using Grandma's house, little peek hole. So now let's see what else is going on. Let's go up on top of the shelter and check in on what they're doing right on over here. So let's see. Where is we are down in the shelter for the Eclipse Vanguard. It might take us a minute now. We're only in stage 5, so just switched over to stage 6, and we're going from the Walmart compound where Made in Nepal are all the way up to the top of the shelter where the Eclipse Vanguard are. So now we do have 2 teams that are needing to come in, and it does look like we got Benny coming right up and around and Flo. So there, oh, Benny sees him right there. Look at that. Oh, Benny. Oh, did he just finish him off? Benny. Woo. Beautiful. Son, did you see the assignment I gave you yesterday? Uh-oh. I missed the assignment. So now we still... Oh, look at that. So Flo was just able to get the Olympia Vanguard. So now it is down to Achilles and Zayn versus the duo. So now let me see if I can get a view now to see where everyone is. Oh, Olympia is coming right up and around. Let's see what's going on. Ow! Right into Zayn. So now Zayn versus the duo from the retired boys. Let's see if we can kind of get a view of what's going on. There you go. I think Zayn plans to stay in Grandma's house or not. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing. Oh, he's just getting some loot. He says, nom, 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 nom. Shout out to Green. R8 popping off since yesterday. Shout out to Dior. Shout out. So Zayn trying to get those shots up the hill onto Flo as Flo is trying to come off the shelter, trying to push up onto Made in Nepal Zayn. So let's see. Oh, he's just going to come on out of that Grandma's house. Let's see. We still have Benny up on top of that hill, and we do have Flo right down behind that rock. And so let's see. I think that's a good view so that you guys have an idea where everyone is. I mean, you guys already know where they are, but I think that's a pretty good angle to see what they're getting themselves. Ooh, Benny. Zayn with the left-hand peek. Look at this, the left-hand peek. So he's exposing himself not only to Benny, but to Flo as well. And I don't know if that's the way he wanted to do it, but that's the way he is doing it. Look at this, left-hand peek. All right, ooh, nice shot onto Benny. Got Benny down to about half health. So now let's see. They're both, Benny does have to come down off that shelter area. But I think Zayn does have to move up into Flo, and Flo needs to come on in as well. So Benny seeing that tree and saying, or not Benny, Zayn wanting that tree. Gonna go ahead and pop some of those smokes. Let's see what these guys do as they're trying to come on in. Neither team really wanting to move. And look at that trail of smokes. I think Benny's coming down the one way, and they're going to end up meeting in the middle. Here comes Benny in the vehicle sliding down the hill. So I think you can see just about everyone perfectly right there. If I move a little bit, yeah. If I move too much, you guys are going to see a lot of blue. So now we're going to get down into the grass, and just trying to creep right up and in. And here comes Flo as well. And, ooh, the nades. The nades are coming up. Oh, what a nade by Zayn. Oh, Flo popped up. And then we are in the wide open. Look at this. We're in the wide open. And I think that was Flo. I think Flo was able to find that final. There we go. The retired boys coming in first with 11 eliminations. Coming in second, Made in Nepal with 3 eliminations. And Olympia Esports coming in third with 13 eliminations. G top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15. Going all out, Olympia Franco, 6 eliminations, 1,198 damage. So we'll be jumping with him when we come right back. And it was Flo that had that final elimination. We will have the wheel of names. I hope you got your screenshot over to the Discord server of your like and subscribe, so you can get your name on the wheel of names 3 times tonight, guys. 3 times. If not, then you can always get in the next 2. Shout out to Dior, shout out to PSL, and shout out to the sponsors for spoiling us so much. And I will be right back. In Center Las Leon. Alright, so it's alright, son. Spidey's giving you a hard time. Just chill, sunshine. Just open a ticket. It'll be fine. I'll talk to Dior if there's any issues. I think Made in Nepal is going to have some issues coming right on through. They are coming in right near the Golden Fire, and I think the Golden Fire may be headed straight for him. Let's check in and see what's going on with the Golden Fire, because they do have Made in Nepal coming right at them, and they are just a duo. The Dominator, look at this. He's up to 3 eliminations. Dom, is this you? I need to know if it's really you. So let's see what else is going on. I hate to watch people just rotate and loot but at this moment, there's not a lot going on. We still have a lot of rotations that are bringing several of these teams close together. You can see up by minus Generalis, we do have Nepal on top, not too far away from the Zillionaires. So we might have a fight there, but it looks like Made in Nepal went all the way around the Golden Fire, and they're headed over towards the Empire of God. So let's go back over to Made in Nepal. I know that they're on the rotation, but as you see, everybody's on a rotation right now. So let's see if they crash into the Empire of Gods. I do feel like they're pretty close to each other, but they're just both on the southeast side. Yeah, I think they're gonna crash right about now. They should see each other, because look at this, they're on a collision course. This is Empire of Gods, and there's Made in Nepal. Made in Nepal. I think I've called them the wrong name more than once tonight, but it is Made in Nepal. So let's see. Ooh, and we do have the retired boys not too far away from all of this as well. So the retired boys may end up in all this chaos as well. At least I made you worry for a minute. Yeah, Spidey, that's not very nice. Be nice to Sunshine. Drama. Oh, Made in Nepal trying to find some heads, some helmets from the retired boys. I'll go ahead and put the iPad back up so you guys get a good idea of the rotations. I'll go ahead and scroll in just a little bit so you guys can really see the tags a little better. It is a quiet start to this. We still have 12 teams. We haven't lost. Oh, look at that. He went right around, right around Benny. What is Benny doing? Benui. He just, I think he feels like he's AFK. Don't you guys think? Do you think he's watching my stream? That's what it is, guys. Kidding. I'm kidding. Alright, let's go ahead and scroll on in. Let's check in on what's going on with Main Nepal, because they are coming right up and in onto the Empire of Gods. The Vortex and Wolf are both right in this compound. So now let's see what's going to happen. Oh, we do have Yaz coming right up. He's snaking right up onto Vortex and Wolf. Wolf is down quite a bit, but he's right over here on this edge. Does he know that he's got people coming up right behind him? Vortex, they're coming in around you. Oh, I just saw the retired boys get a knock onto somebody too. So where was all this? Wolf and Vortex. Oh no, this vehicle, get out of the vehicle. Alone 2.0. Hello, hi Alone. Alright, so now let's see. The southeast edge is where all these teams really are. We may end up with the Dreamers on top of the Quarry, or Nepal on top, sorry. Dreamers with Nepal on top. Let's go check in on, see how close these teams are. They are right here on the Picado Ridgeline. Oh, they're coming right up and around. Oh, they let them drive right on into Nepal on top. Oh, so they got double knocks. Let's see what's going on over here. We got Turtle and Slime too, but look at this. The Dreamers are just coming right up and in. Where's the rest of, oh, I can't turn, oh, I can't turn it. I can't turn it. Alright, oh, and the Dreamers are going right over onto Turtle and Slime. Let's see what's going on. Oh, Turtle got knocked. Slime too, the sole survivor for Nepal on top. So he's got to get on out of there. But he's getting chased down. Look at this. The Dreamers. The Dreamers are right here behind him. Slime too, don't stop there. Don't stop there. They're coming. Alright, so let's see what's going on. Where did they stop? Yeah, he stopped up top, and he is paying. He knows exactly where Slime 2 stopped, so we'll have to keep an eye on that as well. All right, so now let's go up to the Dreamers and see. Oh, we also have the Golden Fire. Look at all these teams right on over here. Let's go over. Oh, Baka just got knocked. So now let's get on over here and see what the Quarrios are doing. They are now a duo, and they are right next to Made in Nepal. Made in Nepal right there. And will he be able to get over there and get Ale picked back up? And Made in Nepal, Baka has been knocked. And so let's see. Slime 2. Slime 2 was able, for Nepal on top, was able to get that knock on the one that was chasing him down. So let's see. Nami just pulling his leg. Here we go again. Here we go again. Alright, so we are still going over to the west. We are just south of Monte Nuevo. We are wrapping around Chumacera and Ladrilla, but we are way to the west of Picado. So let's check this out from the hilltop, see what's going on with the Quarrios over here. And it looks like Zayn may be the last one still standing over here. No, he does have Yaz over here as well. Zayn trying to get those shots, but look at this. He's on the back of a tractor. So now let's see what else is going on. Can he get out of that predicament? That is a sticky little predicament. I don't know where I got that from, guys. I never know. Oh, try me. No, try me. Oh, no. Is he done? Is he gone? I think he just... Hello everyone, are you ready to see these scores? Look at this! X-rated, 69 total points, 2 winner chicken dinners. The retired boys, 69 total points, 2 winner chicken dinners. 1 elimination apart. Now, let's go ahead. I will put these back up in just a second, but let's make sure we get the Wheel of Names shout out to PSL Dior and the sponsors. Badshaw 0765. Badshaw 0765. Open your ticket over in the PSL Discord server. You have won tonight's first UC giveaway. Now, let's go back to these scores really quick. You could see that they just started. I'm glad I started just a little early. But don't forget, they are very particular about their point system. You do lose points if you don't have enough tags, if you only come in as a trio, if you miss matches. Look at these matches that everybody's missing. So, there are your scores because they are the top 8 will move on. So they do not like seeing this negative score going on, let me tell you. Alright, so the last match, top fragger, Olympia Franco, 6 eliminations, 1,198. Let's get that map up there. Oops, I forgot to put the map up. There you go. So we're coming in just north of Prison Island. Going to the east, minus the Valle Chumacera, going over the northwest side of Los Leon, going over La Petita, minus Generales truck stop, and way to the east of El Azahar, just to the north of the armpit. So there you go. Alone 2.0. Hello. Hi. Don't forget to get your screenshots of your like and subscribe over to the PSL server. Get it into the giveaway channel, and you can get 2 more chances tonight to win some UC. And they do scrims, they do tournaments. It's a good place. They have giveaways, so make sure you stay over in their server. Check it out. And look at Leones. Holy Leones. Look at all the teams. Are they all going to Leones? This could be really bad. We got CBK right on top of the Golden Fire. We got Olympia right on top of Hard to Kill. Whoa. Olympia's already in a fight. Let's get on over there. They dropped down and started fighting ASAP. So now, let's see what's going on. Let's get over to Olympia. Let's see if Franco is still here. And we did lose the last match, top fragger, the first one out over here. So now, so let's see what's going on. Oh, it's CBK who is over here with them. So I'm clicking, I misclicking. So let's see, is Olympia still here? Let's see what's going on. Oh no. So 999K, the sole survivor of X-rated. Now they need these points, guys. They need them because look at this. X-rated is tied with the retired boys, so they are right next door. Oh, don't go out that way. You have a full 4-man team right there. Hard to Kill is right there. Oh, my anxiety. Cielo. Hello, Cielo. Oh, 99. Oh, 999K. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. So now let's... My anxiety. We know they have 3 more matches. We know they can do this, so I'm not gonna worry too much. But we got more fights going on. Let's head up over to Impala because we do have 2 teams over here in Impala as well. Even though the Golden Fire does look like they're coming right up next. Abigail over here, keeping an eye on the new CBK. But let's go over to Maiden Nepal and the Eclipse Vanguard. The Eclipse Vanguard are just a trio over here against all 4 of them from Made in Nepal. And now look at this Playboy on that off angle up at the church. Let's see what kind of angles he's getting. Look at this. He can see exactly. Oh! So now the Eclipse Vanguard are just down to this one. I'm not sure. It's Hori. I'm not sure. Hori. So Hori, the sole survivor for the Eclipse Vanguard. Now, while we do that, oh, it didn't switch back over. I see. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Alright, so now let's see what else is going on. Has it always been like that? Did I forget to switch it over? Did it just not switch over? Alright, so I thought I switched it over, guys. I hope you've been able to see most of that. I don't know when it didn't go off. Oh, so the fight down in Leones has started. Let's go back over to Abigail. Let's check in on what's happening here. Yeah, it looks like you guys got to see at least some of this. So, all right. I feel a little better now. I gotta turn the fan on. My anxiety. Alright, so CBK should be able to get him picked back up, and I'm not sure which one got knocked. It was GMC that got knocked, but Abigail, look at Abigail coming. Oh no! Abigail got found by Tupac. No, and he's gonna get taken out, and they're all taking those shots. And Tupac able to finish off Abigail. So now, let's see. Now CBK up to a four-piece. Let's go on over here and see what's happening as the rest of the Golden Fire are coming up and in. Where is Dom? Dom is right across, and it does look like CBK are pushing up, getting a little closer, but we do have another team coming up and around. This is Crash from Hard to Kill. Oh, does he have him? Oh, he does, right there in his sight. So now Hard to Kill up to 5 eliminations, but now the Golden Fire down to just tut. And now here comes GMC. Oh, that nade. Oh no. And so there goes the Golden Fire. VRZ still in the southeast side, but we do have, oh, Crash got knocked. Crash got knocked coming up onto the new CBK. And the rest of Hard to Kill, it does look like they're trying to come up and around. Let's check in on Saint-Dizin. Looks like they're going to go ahead and leave it be. Alright guys, let's go ahead and put the iPad back up and see what else is happening along the way. It does look like we've got 2 teams over by Monte Nuevo. We do have the Hawks right next to Prados on top. We do have the Retired Boys. The Retired Boys are still in this, and they do not have an elimination yet, so they are still tied with X-Rated, who just went out over in Leones. Wow. Yeah, wow. Alright, so let's see what else is going on. Alright, so for now, I'll just go ahead and leave that up until I can figure out which one I think is going to be the next one that's going to be like. I like it, Cielo. Make sure you get a like and subscribe over to the Discord server so you can get into the UC giveaway. Alright, so let's see. All 4 of them from Made in Nepal taking over the Impala and the areas around Impala. We do have a couple of teams that need to come in. We've got the Empire of God down in Puerto Paricio. They don't have far to go. They may see Made in Nepal, maybe not. We got a lot of space in Leones, so CBK may never see VRZ at the other end. So let's see what else is going on. We do have, did I turn this on? Alright, so it was on. I don't think you need to see those messages. I just needed to check, make sure that they weren't coming up and in. So what are you doing, Benny? Shooting your own truck? Benny's over here in the middle of nowhere shooting his own truck. That's what you heard. You didn't miss anything. Alright, so let's go. Let's check in and let's see where the next zone's going to be, and then we can figure out who should probably be in the next fight. I do think that maybe HRK is going to find New Era. So let's head over to New Era. They are not too far away from Hard to Kill. Hard to Kill is coming up into that North Leones area. That farm area over in there. So, oh, I think Mr. Zorro is going to have a hard time over here, because here comes all of them from the Empire of Gods. You can see the tags right there as he looks on out. He's at that 3-barn compound just to the south of Impala along this east coast, and you can see here comes the Empire of Gods. So they may find Mr. Zorro. Let's see what Mr. Zorro does. He may not even hear him down on that street, but the rest of Maiden Nepal are moving out and around, and here, which one is that from the Empire God? Oh, Vortex! So Vortex came right up and in, right on top of Mr. Zorro. We already know that Vortex is going to turn around and start taking this fight. He's going to try to figure out where the rest of them are, and look at that. Ooh, Baka. Baka was coming up and along this ridge. So now let's see what else. Vortex in a rough spot, because now there goes the rest of Maiden Nepal going up and along. So they did let each other know. Look at this cluster on over here, though. Retired boys are coming up right between two teams. We do have Hard to Kill. Oh, 33 has been knocked, and Prados on top. So now we do have two teams over here. Let's see, where is 33? Oh, he's trying to get off this ridge line. Oh, help me, help me. That's what he's saying. All right, let's check in on Benny. Benny. Alright, Flo coming out. Look at that, he can see. Oh, he got some damage under that too. So now let me go ahead and scroll this in just a little bit on the iPad so you guys can figure out where your teams are. I'll go ahead and scroll in. I think you guys can see that pretty good. And I'll go ahead and put the iPad up really quick so you guys get an idea where they are. Flo is getting shot at, but he is doing just fine. I wanted to make sure that you could see where your teams are, and we are still all kind of clustering into that center zone. In Maiden Nepal, it looks like they might have chased down Empire of Gods, because Playboy is right here on the other side of Empire of Gods. We're over here at the Red Sea. So let's see what else is going on. And I think the retired boys may even end up over here into CBK. If I could move this map just a little bit, you can see, like, right in here we got a line. Maybe this weather front will bring us some storms. I'm your local weather girl. Oh, let's see what else is going on. Let's see. A very quiet game so far. We still have almost all our players still here. We did lose X-rated. We did lose the Golden Fire down in Leones, and then we did lose who was over in Impala. My brain just decided to stop right there and then. Oh, the Eclipse Vanguard over in Impala. Sorry guys, my brain stopped. Alright, so we definitely have something going on over here for Tiger. He does have a couple of players on the outside of him, but he's being really quiet, and that's the Hawks. Team 6 are the Hawks, and they just went right on past. And Tiger God is the sole survivor for the Quarios, and I'm not sure who they got into a fight. Oh no, there's more. They must all be AFK. Let's peek. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on with the rest of them. Let's check in on Menzie. Menzie is over here. So yeah, they're all AFK. I'm not sure where the rest of them are, but they are AFK. I don't know, boys. Alright. And beautiful ladies. All right, let's go back over to 33 because I feel like retired boys are really close to the new CBK coming out of Leones. So we may have a fight over here. I know that CBK is checking out this area because they're kind of circling down and around. We do have 33 over here, and it did look like there was another team over there. Yes, the Empire of Gods. They are right over on the other side. So we do have a couple of teams here. The Empire of Gods are right there in front of us, taking those shots, and I'm not sure who the Empire of Gods are shooting at. So let's see what else is going on. We got the Wolf right over here. It must be the retired boys because the retired boys are out and moving around. So I assume, and look at this, we shifted to the northwest. So now we're going over to San Martin and Hacienda del Patron, the intersection, and I just saw CBK get a knock. Ooh, Porthos. Prados on top, right on over here in Olympia. Olympia just got one knock. So now let's see what's going on with CBK. CBK is coming up and around, but we do have another team coming up as well. We have Team 7, which is New Era coming up on this backside. You can see New Era right there in your mini map, and it looks like the new CBK are just gonna go ahead and get a different angle maybe because Rolex is still back here and the rest of CBK are rotating, but Rolex did take those shots, so I don't know if they're gonna go ahead and stick around or if they're gonna just ooh, they're trying to get some shots onto you, Rolex. Alright, so now we do have a minute. I'm going to go ahead and put this iPad back up, give you guys another idea of what the rotations are because half of these teams do need to come on out, and we're going to get on over to Dreamers Esports. Dreamers are only a duo, and he is now just a solo. His teammate did get knocked. Oh, the Hawks coming right up and in onto this duo and finished that off. So there goes the Dreamers Esports. Let's see what else is going on. Look at the Gods. The Empire of Gods coming right up in between. We got the Red Rocks right here. Oh no, and Nepal on top. They're right on top of the Red Rocks. You think they should add rainstorms in PUBG on every map? I do. I think rainstorms would be really amazing. I do think that would be amazing. Oh, Wolf. Oh, Krishna on top of the Red Rock. So I do like the weather. I like the weather being different. I loved night mode. I love night mode in Vikendi. That was the best, where you could barely see anything. And the VSS and the crossbow were terrifying. Those were your worst nightmares. I used to run the crossbow on night mode every single night mode. I'd play Vikendi just to play the night mode. Alright, so we do have 4 teams over here now. We have the Hawks, we have VRC, Nepal on top, Empire Gods, and Made Nepal. I said 4 just as another team came right up and into this area. You can see this whole eastern edge of the map are all clustered. We do have several teams. Let's go back over to the retired boys. The retired boys, we are still in 11 teams. The retired boys still have not gotten an elimination, so they are still tied in first place with X-Rated. X-Rated did go out at the very beginning of tonight's match. So now there goes Benny. So now they are 1 point ahead. So they are now in the lead. So let's see the seat swap by the retired boy Flo. And they're coming right up and in onto Made in Nepal. And Mr. Zoro has been knocked back, getting ready to throw those smokes, throw those nades, trying to throw them all. Look at this. We got our B33 right on that side, but now we've also got Empire got, oh no! RB33 with the nade knock over here onto Baka. So now the retired boys, we do have Zayn coming right up and in onto the Hawks. The Hawks are at the intersection over in the barn. So Zayn, you cannot stand in front of that doorway. So now let's see what else is going on. We got hard to kill up here in a fight with oh, I think that is it for... No, the rest of them are down here. So where is he? Where is he? It is the Quarios. The Quarios were up at the top. Tiger God. That was Tiger God. I couldn't figure out who it was. But now CBK trying to get those shots over into hard to kill. And that wasn't him. It must have been Vortex. No, I'm not sure who it was on top of that. So now, oh, the retired boys. The retired boys. We got some knocks over here. So we got Ovo. Ovo's been knocked, and I'm not sure if Benny gets him onto the back of the buggy and get him into zone. I don't know if we can get Ovo picked back up because Ovo is down to 1 HP. 1 HP. So now let's go ahead and get back over in here and see where it might be. Let's see. We'll go over to oops, that's not what I meant to do. Let's go over to Flow while I check in on this map over here on the iPad. Let's go ahead and scroll on in. And we do have a chance to put the iPad up. Let me go ahead and do that for you guys. Figure out where your teams are, where your players you're looking for, where they might be. So now let's see what else is happening. It looks like Zayn. Oh, look at this. Zayn pulled right up and in. Right up and in onto the Hawks. Oh, Zayn. And so there goes Made in Nepal. We are down to 8 teams. There are the retired boys right next to the Empire of Gods. So now let's go back to the map and see what else is going on. Oh, no, it was VRZ. VRZ is right here. The retired boys are next to them, and our zone does go back down to the southeast. So now, where are we going? New era. Just got a knock over onto Kratos on top. So now, look at all the chaos going on between the Empire of Gods and VCR. Or VRZ. VRZ, guys. VRZ. We got this. We got this. And so now Vortex, look at this. We also have the Hawks across the way. Vortex sitting in his position, getting ready to gatekeep. No, he's on the backside. The blue is at his back. Vortex has to push in to these teams to get down and around. Look at this. I don't know where he's gonna go. Ooh, what happened over here? Let's go peek our nose because we're nosy. We got to know. It looks like Rolex to get picked back up. We're up to 4 eliminations over here for the new CBK, and now the retired boys. Oh, the retired boys came right up and into new era. So now Ovo gets knocked, and we're down to just Benny. Benny is the sole survivor. No, we got 33. Benny and 33 are still here, but we did lose Flo and Ovo to, I think that was HR. No, it was to New Era right over here, and we are picking Static right back up. So let's go. Let's scroll on in just a little bit more and see what's happening. Ooh, Santizin from Hard to Kill got that helmet off, or at least the vest, boys. At least the vest. And now, Empire Gods, look at this. They're coming right up and in on this push. Dang it. The push. The push. Alright, so now let's see if we can get on over here and see what's happening. As Santizin coming right up and in with that DBS. No! There goes Hard to Kill. Hard to Kill gets taken out by Empire of Gods. So now let's see what else is happening. And I did lose the Empire of Gods as well. I'm not sure where they went. And there goes Kratos on top. They went out to CBK. CBK is now up to 7 eliminations. And we are down to the top 5 teams. And we do have a duo over here. It's still for the retired boys. And they're just, oh, they just lost Zone. Zone just moved on over. But we do have CBK coming up on the other side of this of this ridge. So now let's go ahead and scroll on up and see what we can see. We got the retired boys, all 4 of them from New Era. Plus, we also have new CBK up on that ridge line. So now let's get back into this match and see what we can see. But I don't want to put the iPad down because I want to find out what happens. It does look like, oh, look at this. Benny just took out one. Oh, number 1. Look at this. The retired boys. The retired boys on the 4-2 push down to a 1v2, and he's coming up, and no, 33 gets taken out. So now it's Benny versus number 1, and Benny is right down below. Let's see if we can find Benny before it's too late. Let's get on over to Benny, see what's happening between the 2, and oh, look at that. Oh, he gets taken out by CBK, but Benny now has to push up and in right into CBK. So now let's get on over here and scroll on up, see what we can see on this crazy zone. All the way down at the other end where you can see the Hawks. That is the other side of zone. So zone is this entire side of the hill. So it is wide open, all downhill from here. So we do have 4 teams remaining. And oh, there goes Benny going out into 4th place. So now we've got CBK, Rolex, the sole survivor, VRZ, a trio. And we do have a duo down to a solo for the Hawks. Zuxi right there. And now let's see what's going on at the top of the hill. Let's see what Nasty and Rolex is up to 4 eliminations. He's trying to get that res up, and they're coming right up and over, but Rolex does have the P90. And then down at the bottom of the hill, we have Zuxi trying to run up the hill into VRZ. Oh, Rolex. So now it is Zuxi versus all 4 of them from VRZ. So he does have to go up this hill. Look at this. This is your zone. And now Panthera and Jinx are both in zone. Zuxi is just on the edge of zone. And we do have the Angry Boy all the way up at the top. What a nade by Panthera. So now let's get that iPad off here so you guys can see all the scores coming in first. VRZ Esports with 4 eliminations. The Hawks coming in second with 3 eliminations. And the new CBK Esports coming in third with 9 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, and 16. Going all out. Let's head over to the iPad and see the glorious MVP, which is the retired boys, Benny. I don't even know Benny. We're sticking with it. 5 eliminations, 809 damage. And we will be right back for tonight's 3rd match. We're headed to Sandhawk. 7 matches out of 10 played. We will see the live scores. Don't forget to get your screenshot if you like it. Subscribe over to the PSL server so that you can get your name on the next wheel of names, which will be right after our Sandhawk match. And I will be right back. Almost knocked himself in that vehicle. Let's see. Is he gone? That was for X-rated. Yes, there goes X-rated. He knocked himself out of that vehicle. That is so sad. All right, guys, let's see what else is going on. We do have the Golden Fire coming up and around. He a billionaire now. Beautiful. Have you seen Spidey's account lately? Right? Spidey billionaire. No kidding. And we do have the Dreamers now coming up and around the Golden Fire. The Golden Fire throwing those nades, trying to stop them from coming into this compound. Slaughter. Ooh, that was a good nade, Slaughter. Good nade. So he's the Dreamers. Ooh, don't punch the face off with that M249. Look at this, throwing those nades right up and over. Slaughter, get on out of there. Do something, Slaughter. Oh, as the Dreamers are still coming up and around. Slaughter is the sole survivor for the But now with all of this chaos, they did get the attention of GNX Esports. So now let's see. Looks like they're just gonna go ahead and get some gas, beer, and chips at the gas station. Ooh, I think the retired boys are getting ready to get into a fight over here with the Empire of Gods. The Empire of Gods are right there behind him, and I think Benny is right down below him. Oh, Vortex is coming up and over the top of that hill. But the rest of the retired boys are taking those shots, trying to hold them back from popping their head up as Benny makes his getaway. So too easy. And where's Wolf? Wolf, what you doing? So Wolf is also trying to get those angles up onto. Oh, he can see them all, but they are hill glitching on him. So now let's go ahead and scroll in a little bit more on this. There's nobody over by Ladrilla, so I'm just going to go ahead and scroll it in a little bit so you guys can really see where your teams are. I don't think there's anybody else, yeah, so we do have several teams that are out in the blue. We do have Made in Nepal over by Corios. We do have VRZ and the Empire of God, so we do have several teams out in the blue. They're going to have to make their way in because the blue zone really starts to hurt. Bye-bye, Sun and Spidey. Bye, Alone. Bye. Thank you for stopping by, Alone. I hope you got your name over onto the Wheel of Names list. All you have to do is take a screenshot of your like and subscribe, hit the link I've got up there, and go over to the PSL servers. That easy. Too easy. Alright, so now let's check in on the Zillionaires. Zillionaires driving right on through Team 17. R2 kill Polar. Polar at the top of that. Able to get that elimination. So now let's see what else is going on the iPad, because we love to check on the iPad. Haven't won single spin from green this month, I guess. Alright, so let's go ahead and scroll on in. I don't think there's anybody further over, but you can see that we do have Made in Nepal. They're kind of hard to see, but they're way over on this edge. But there's Made in Nepal. The rest of the teams are coming in. We do have the Empire of Gods right on down here on top of, oh, the Corios. Too easy. Gets taken out by that nade right when we switched on over. Is Wolf the sole survivor over here? Wolf, no, we still have Vortex at some point. Where is Vortex? Vortex is back at that edge, but let's go down and check in on Wolf and see what Wolf is doing. He's trying to keep an eye on where Ale is, right on the backside of that ridge line. Let's see if Wolf can land this nade on him. Boom! What a nade! What a nade. So the Corios now moving back just a little bit. Wolf getting those shots. Oh! Wolf with another one. There goes another knock onto the Corios. So I'm getting back into the match. True, bro. No lies to you. Yeah, the wheel had to come back because you kept winning all the codes, son. Spidey's got the Spidey senses. He's able to get all those codes and eat them all up. Alright, so we came back into a fight right over here with GNX and the Dreamers. Now, the Dreamers we watched come up onto the Golden Fire over at the farm, and now here they go. There goes a running B30 right in front of us. A little candle in the wind, and Nazaria now on fire. So here comes all of the Dreamers, the sole survivor for GNX Esports, the MT49, ringing off in our ears. Nades going off. Oh. And there they go, Dreamers Esports. Alright, let me get that map back up. Sorry guys, didn't mean to stay on the wolfie. Alright, let's go ahead and scroll on in and see what we think is going to happen next, though. We do have the Dreamers. The Dreamers are in zone. They're the only team that I see at the moment in zone. We do have Team 17, hard to kill, creeping up on that southern edge, but everybody else is going to be trying to come in too hard to kill. We do have the Retired Boys, the Quarrios, the Empire Gods, and the Solo from Made in Nepal. And let's see, look at this. Hard to kill. It looks like they're so far apart on this map, but they are really getting closer. Ooh, Vortex, he could see you, Vortex. I think Vortex, maybe he'll glitch in right on over here. Let's go. Let's check it out. What is happening? Vortex and Wolf is still in this, but Vortex is getting a little pepper sprayed. So we do have, ooh, we have VRZ right over here next to the Retired Boys. I kind of missed that, and I think Made in Nepal is going to have a hard time getting on into the zone. He was headed straight over towards Dreamers. Dreamers are right on the other side of that, and I can't quite see who's on the backside. Oh, don't peek your head too far. Oh, get out of there, y'all. Haha. Who, what, when, what? Hello everyone, are you ready to see these scores? Coming in first, the Retired Boys, 84 total points, 2 winner chicken dinners. Coming in second, X-Rated, 2 winner chicken dinners. And 69 total points in the new CBK Esports. Coming in third with 51 total points. FB! All you have to do to enter the giveaway is take a screenshot of your like and subscribe and get it over to the PSL server. I have it pinned up at the top, and go down to the giveaway channel in the general channels. And then you just post your screenshot there, and we still have two giveaways tonight still coming up. That's all you gotta do. And let's see, was this? No, that was the first one. It was Retired Boy Benny, 5 eliminations, 809 damage. Retired Boys, where are you guys? And Benny, oh, right when I got down to him. So let's go ahead and put that iPad up so you guys can see the drops. You can see where your teams are. FPOPOP, big fan FP. We are coming in from the very tip of the very southern tip of Milta Power Peninsula, going across the gas station compound to the west of Milta, over the school compounds to the north side of Ruins, and all the way across the top of North George, dumping off into the North George Zarky farmland. So there you go. We have VRZ jumping with Made in Nepal over towards the Milta Power Peninsula. We know that Made in Nepal usually goes over to Milta, but it looks like Playboy is going over to the car spawn in the Milta Power. So we do have 2 teams. We have Dreamers going on down with X-Rated, both of them headed down to the military base. Let's see, where are the Retired Boys? They just jumped. It looks like they're headed up towards the car spawn by the North George area. We got fights going on everywhere. Oh, I just missed the splat, guys. I just missed it, and I think that was Benny right up on over here. But let's see. We do have fights everywhere. We do have New Era right here on top of the Quarrios. We've got the 2 teams right on down here. Let's see what's going on at the military base. Let's see, he is not even close. We do have all 4 of them from X-Rated back in the factory military base, but they do have an off angle right on over here. 999K getting shot at by, oh, number 1 with the pump shotty. So let's go. We do have fights breaking out everywhere. Let's not stay in one spot too long. And I think the Retired Boys, they are doing just fine. I did hear the splat of the car tires, and I'm not sure who I was on to hear that. So let's see. It must have been down here, because because Eclipse Vanguard, they were the ones that I was jumping with on here, but none of them. We're all fine over here. I'm not sure who was the splat. I was in a hurry to start getting to some of these fights, guys, and I missed the splat. We do have CBK up here, and it looks like we lost Rolex and Tupac. Tupac is AFK, so now let's see what's going on with Nasty, and GMC. They are at the very western edge, but they do have Porthos or Prados on top, and New Era now. Oh, down to just a duo now. So now we have Ying and Static trying to get the shots down onto the Quarios, and I think we are down to just a solo over here. It is Ale. Oh! Didn't click over onto Ale. There's Ale. There he is. And now he knows that Static is right there. And his Static is getting his teammate Wales picked back up. And we do have a trio over here because Ying is up on top. So look at this. Trying to throw. Is that a smoke? Yeah, no, it's a stun grenade. So we'll stay here for just a minute. Made in Nepal in a fight right on over here. We got so many teams right over here. Let's see what's happening. We do have the Eclipse Vanguard over here in the gas station compound, and then we've got Made in Nepal and Hard to Kill right on over here as well. So Ale down to about 5 HP, still trying to hold off New Era. So now let's see what else is going on. Let's get on over there. We do have, I'm not sure what Nasty is doing, but one of them is probably going to find the AFK. We also have Olympia right on over here. Let's check in on Hard to Kill. Polar may be the last one still standing. I'll put this map back up. No, we do have Tukey. Now, Tukey was a top fragger starting the night off last night. So, ooh, we're trying to get those elimination points. So now, look at this. Polar does get his elimination points. I'm going to go ahead and close that closet door because we know the shack is so stable. Alright, now let's see. It looks like New Era went ahead and went up to the hilltop over in the farm. And now we've got all sorts of chaos coming up and over. Ooh, they are putting, Made in Nepal is now pushing up, so we'll stay right here for another minute. And then I will put the iPad up so you guys can check in on your team's rotations. We are going over towards the east side of the map. So we're going from just the eastern edge of Ruins all the way over to Lipovka. We've got Stauber all the way down to the southern side of the East Bridge. So, ooh, they are getting surrounded. Made in Nepal, taking on some of those trap teams. Let's get down over here because we do have the two teams still down here, and I feel like we're missing one. Look at this. We do have the Dreamers all up over here. So oh, did we lose one? I feel like we lost one over here. Oh, we lost EZZ. And Made in Nepal finishing off Hard to Kill. So let's get on down to military base. Check in on what's happening with X-Rated. X-Rated does need these points if they want to stay in first. Let's see if I can click on any of them. Let's see. Here we go. FP, is this you? Is this you, FP? I'm not sure which one's FP. I'm not sure if he's ZZZ's. I think this is FP. Hello, FP. Big fan. What are you doing up there, FP? FP, just waiting them out. Just waiting for it. And then, let's see, Code checking it and making sure everything's going on. And now we have Nepal on top in a fight with the Hawks. Let's see, where's this going on? Are they the same colors over here? We do have, yep, we've got the two red, pink teams over here. Let's check in on the Hawks. We got Luxie and Zuxie. How about that? The twins of PEL over here. So let's see what's going on over here with Zuxie. Oh, Nepal on top. Nepal on top coming up on both sides of Roz Hill to pinch squeeze the Hawks. Now, I feel like Franco, He was a top fragger, and he does have another team coming up and around that backside. It is CBK Nasty, and I think Nasty is still in this by himself. There was another one that was out and running around. Oh, GMC is out and running around. Is Tupac still standing over here in the blue? He is. Tupac is still way over here in the blue. So, but it does look like the duo from CBK, the new CBK, have taken over Pachinki. So they don't really have anybody. Oh, the Golden Fire. The Golden Fire coming up and around. Oh, Dot. Oh, Dot gets taken down and out over here at the West Farm. Dom now getting shot at by Static. Does get a look, but look at Abigail. Abigail coming up and around this backside. And I feel like I know who Abigail is, but my brain just does not seem to want to remember which player, because this guy is one of my favorites that I watch on TikTok, and for the life of me, I cannot figure out who it is. Wales coming up and around, may run right into Abigail. Let's see what's going to happen on this push. Abigail's got to be watching him come up and around. Abigail gets into that buggy. So let's check in on what Abigail is doing. Is Abigail seat swaps? Oh no, he hopped out completely. We still have Ying at the top though. So Static has been knocked. And now Ying is over here. And look at this. We still have Wales. Wales coming up and around. We do have Abigail right on this backside. Let's see what Abigail can see. I thought he might be able to see him. And now this nade by Abigail may be right on top of Wales. Oh, does not get Wales at all. So now let's see what else is happening. We still have the fight down here. Let's see. Oh, they are coming up and in. Oh no. We are down to just a duo down here in the military base. We down to Code and Try Me. So now here they come right up and in. Let's see if we can get in here and get an idea of what is happening with this fight. Let's get on over here and see what's ooh, we started to move for a change. Alright, so let's see if we can get an idea of what's happening as the Dreamers are coming right up and in. Oh, Cole got knocked from this side, so now it's just down to Try Me, and all of them are pushing right up and in onto Try Me. Oh, and the Dreamers taking it out. X-rated. Oh, and there goes the Golden Fire. Yang up to 5 eliminations. Gonna be able to get Wales picked up. All that happened in just seconds. Let me go ahead and put the iPad up so you guys can see where your teams are now. Keep an eye on the rotation. Figure out where your player is that you want to keep an eye on. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and try to stick my nose into the next fight. Pick the next fight. Or pick my nose. It's whatever you guys want. Oh, jeez. Let's see. We have Maid Nepal still down in Milta. We still have the Dreamers that need to come off a military base island. We've got New Era coming in from the farm, and we still have the new CBK over in Pachinki, and we also have Prados on top that need to come in from that North George area. Just about everybody else is already trying to find their spot in zone. So let's go. And don't forget, now is a perfect time for you guys to take a screenshot of your like and subscribe and get it over to the PSL server, because we will be doing the Wheel of Names right after this match. So I want to make sure that if you want a chance to win UC, that you get your chance. Okay, Olympia Esports is coming right up and in between Nepal on top. You can see Nepal on top. Turtle is right there. Achilles coming up and around. And Turtle trying to get Achilles down to about half health. And here comes the rest of them. And you can see that Nepal on top are all strategically placed. And Turtle does get taken down, and so does Selhang. So now let's get over to Slime 2. See what Slime 2 is doing. He's getting back in his vehicle. Here comes Olympia. Olympia coming right up and in. Slime 2 and Krishna, the only two still surviving for Nepal on top. But you can see that Olympia Esports are just driving right after him, chasing right after him. And you also saw another team, CBK Esports, coming out of Pachinki right there on top of them. But look at this. Olympia still chasing down the duo from Nepal on top. So we'll stay here for just a minute. Go, Slime 2. Go, 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 go. They're trying to cut him off. Go. You're going to try to get that heel off. Trying not to drive this straight angle. But look at this. They are still right there behind him. And here they come. Go, Slime 2. Go, 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 go. Look at him hiding behind the backside of the shelter. As now, oh, and Achilles is able to find him, and Krishna is still on his way out of shelter. Oh, getting aggressive. Olympia Esports. Let's see. Ooh, I think they're still on the hunt too. Look at this. They're up to 4 eliminations and still trying to hunt for more. And they may end up finding CBK Esports. Look at all these teams coming in right here, down towards the southwest edge. And I feel like CBK is going to be crushed between a couple of these teams. Oh, we are at the Walmart compound again. Don't tell me again. XROPOB, yes. So now look at this. We got Rolex taking those shots, but now we've got Olympia Esports also. Oh, Olympia Esports is between. They are on both sides on a 2-2 split. They are crossed. Go, so right on through the windows. Achilles again. So now we are down to just GMC. So now let me go ahead and scroll on in. Look at this. We are still going over onto this eastern edge. We still have the Dreamers trying to come in from. They rotated all the way up from the military base all the way along through the blue zone. Look at GMC with that crazy angle, able to get one of them from Olympia Esports. But we do have Dreamers Esports wrapping around to the west bridge and all along the farm area. And so GMC getting pinched in this now. And the nade who took you out, it was Avery. So now let me go ahead and scroll on in. I think now is a good time to put that iPad up again while I can go ahead and try to find where I think the next fight's going to be, because we do have Made in Nepal pretty close to VRZ, but we do have the retired boys. If you look up at the bass mouth, the lower lip, we got all the retired boys just to the north of VRZ. So what are you shooting at? Oh, we got the Empire of Gods. The Empire of Gods have come on in. Look at this. They're up here at Heaven trying to get those shots down into the Walmart compound. One more time over here. So this is the one shack just to the north of the Walmart. So let's see. Let's go ahead and scroll on in just a little more so that you guys can really see where your teams are. I think I've got everybody on there. And I'll go ahead and put the stream back up. And let's see what else is happening. It looks like Olympia. It looks like Achilles is not done on his mission, and now he's trying to get on over and find New Era. New Era, the duo right in that one stack. So let's see what Achilles can do, because now New Era is pinched between Olympia Esports and the Empire of Gods. Oh my goodness. Yes, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright, so let's go ahead and put that back up there, because this is not going to be a fight anytime really soon. Let's check in on what retired boys came right up and into Made in Nepal. Let's see what's going on over here. What are you doing, Benny? Benny. Oh, he sees Mr. Zorro. Mr. Zorro was right there, and Alvo came right up and around, and Alvo got knocked in 30 33 coming up on the backside is going to be able to get Ovo picked back up, but Baka is right across the way. Baka does get a knockover on the flow. So now the retired boys down to just a duo. And here comes a nade up and over from Baka. Oh, what a nade by Baka. So now the retired boys are down to just Benny. Benny is the sole survivor over here. And oh, right in the middle of Made in Nepal. Going out in ninth, guys. Ninth, 0 points. All right, so now let's see what's going on because Olympia found the fight they were looking for from the Dreamers coming up and out of military base. And now the Dreamers are down to just a duo. And oh, they are right up at the top. Let's see what's going on. We got Bola Lexia. I'm not sure how to say his name, but he was a top fragger last night as well. So it looks like he's trying to finish. Oh, he is the sole survivor. He is the only one standing now for Dreamers, and we still have duo for the Dreamers for the Olympia right down in the shelter. And this is out of zone, so they do need to come into zone. We still have 8 teams in this, and we are right over here on the shelter, guys. So let's go. Let's see. Ooh. Bola Exia. I don't know, guys. I have no idea how to say this name. It's the best I can do. And oh, look at this. He does get one of his teammates up, and now the teammate's gonna. Oh! Ow! Achilles came right up those stairs into the S12. You guys know how much I hate the taste of 12 gauge shotgun shells. Alright, so now let's see what Made in Nepal. Made in Nepal now getting surrounded over here by VRZ. VRZ now right on the outside. We got Zayn throwing those nades up and over, but he was in that crazy angle down the hill and wasn't getting shot at. So now he is stuck in here, and now we are down to just a duo for Made in Nepal. As all of VRC, they are all just swarming around. Look at this. Cue the Jaws music. Do 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 do. Oh god. Up to 5 eliminations. A solo for Made in Nepal. Dancing with nades and got mollies galore going right on down the stairs. Dancing with nades is not my favorite dance either, guys. It's not mine. So now BRC still trying to get those shots, but we do have another team coming up and around that edge. Oh, Brados on top. No Boca in the molly by VRZZ. So now, what else? What else are we going to see? What kind of mischief can we find next? All right, we got Wales. Wales, I think, was getting shot at by the Empire of God. You can see he's down to about half health, and he was just leaving. I'm leaving. Check, please. All right, so now we are down to the top 5 teams, and let's see what we can see. We do have one team in center zone, the Empire of Gods. We've got one team right on the edge of zone, New Era, and then 3 teams that need to rotate into zone. I'll go ahead and put the iPad up so that you guys can figure out where your teams are. Watch how they're going to rotate on into zone. There you go. I think I got all the players on there for you. That's pretty much the entire... Everyone is outside of the blue, so you can see everybody on the map. All right, so I feel like Dreamers. He's coming right up and in onto right into the middle of what is going on. Let's see, which team is this? Which team is it? It is Porthos on top, Brados on top. So now, woo, just barely out of there. So look at this. All elected Sexia. Yeah, that's what he said. Oh no, VRZ right through those windows. And so now we are down to just Patahex. But he was able to get his teammate back up. So now, can he get Bola picked back up? That's the question. And his vehicle has seen better days. It's not exactly happy to go up and over this hilltop. Let's see what else is going on. Let's get on over here and see what we can see. Alright, we already... Oh, the Empire Gods are getting pulled up on by Dreamers, and I cannot get this thing to move, so let's get on over to the Empire Gods and Dreamers, because here they come. Let's check in on Vortex, Nemo, and Nahan, and we did get a knock right on the backside, but it was from VRZ, the Angry Boy, from outside of zone. So now the Dreamers, I think, are down to just a solo over here. Yes, it is just Pad. Pad sitting in his car, just happy little camper, ignoring all the chaos around him. Let's see what's going on with the Angry Boy. The Angry Boy was up on top of the hill, taking all those shots down, and now the Empire Gods does have one knocked as well. Canthera already here, running up and over the top of this hilltop, trying to get the angles down on top of the Empire of Gods. Let's get on over here, see if we can get a better view of what's happening over here. And we still have Dreamers sitting in the car, right behind Canthera. We do have new era coming up and in, and we do have VRZ on this crazy split, taking over almost the entire zone. Wales, they're coming for you. Wales, and Ying is down to about 5 HP. And look at this, he sees the Angry Boy. Go Wales! Oh no! And now VRZ knows where the duo are, but do they know that they got the guy sitting in the car right behind him from Dreamers? Look at this, he's still sitting there. Oh, and then he gets out right. Oh, you know they are mad. You know VRZ is mad. They are coming right at you, Patty. Here they come. Patty Hex, they are not happy with you. And they're coming right up and over the top. And so we still have 3 teams in this. We still have the Dreamers, and we got the Zeet swap going on. Patty just getting to the edge of the zone. Look at the zone. It's like if Patty were the head. Then we got the right arms, the left arm, the right leg, the left leg. Yeah. Go with it, guys. Go with it. Alright, so let's see. We still have New Era all the way over on this western edge of zone. And we do have, ooh, look at this. Patty still trying to get out and around Patty Hex. And we have a trio from VRZ. And I cannot get an angle just from the way they are all spread out. The zone is still a little bit too big to be able to see where they all are. So I'll just kind of go around like this so that you guys get a good view of where everyone is. And the zone is between all these players. So you see that tree right there? That's pretty much center zone. And I feel like VRZ is trying to get up closer to that shack, but I don't even think that shack is in zone, guys. Alright, so let's see what else is going on. We still have New Era, but like I said, they're so separated out. I can't really get a good view of all your players. They're just too separated. Let's get on over to VRZ. Maybe we can get an idea of what's happening this way. So we do have New Era over on that west. We've got the Dreamers over on the north side, and then ooh, he's getting in the car. Oh, it's not turning. It's not turning. Look at this. Z going up and around there, all just driving right on past Patty. Look at Patty again. The snake Patty. So now there goes New Era, and now it is Patty versus all 3 of them from V. RZ Jinx down to 1 HP. And oh, they all found him. I think every single bullet from every gun was pointed with his name on it. VRZ coming in first with 9 eliminations. Coming in second, the Dreamers Esports coming in with 13 eliminations. And New Era coming in third with 9 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6. 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15 and 16. Going all out. Two nights in a row, we've had this Bolalexatexia. Oh, the names kill me. 6 eliminations, 757 damage. And we will be right back with the Wheel of Names for the second time tonight. Shout out to PSL, Dior, and the sponsors for giving us so many chances to win free UC. I love doing the Wheel of Names. I feel so spoiled by PSL. Please get over to that server. Check it out. They have scrims. They have tournaments. They've got all sorts of giveaways and things to do. So make sure you get over there and give Dior some love. And I will be right back with the scores as well going into tonight's 9th match out of 10. So be right back. Oh, and Dreamers did find him. Dreamers do have quite the angles. They do have a lot of these angles covered. We still have the retired boys. The retired boys have not come in yet, but they do have that western edge all to themselves. They just need to push on in, and Wolf just got knocked by the Quarios coming up and in. Oh, they came up behind him. So now let's see Vortex. Vortex knows it. Oh, let's check in on Vortex. Vortex is a solo, but we do have the retired boys right over here next to the Quarios as well. And Vortex knows he can hear all the buggies that are out and around him, but it looks like maybe the retired boys are over here getting it. Oh no! No, Benny! So now 33, the last one's still standing, but they are right over here next to the Quarios. So now the nade's going up and over. He does get a nade onto one. So now it is just between 33 and Menzie. Menzie is right down there in that smoke. Let's see what Menzie is doing over here. It looks like he is just hanging out in the smoke. He is going to have to get into zone. You can see that the zone is shifted and it's going right on top of hard to kill. So we have just decided. Oh, he's going to be able to get his teammate. He's going to get Benny picked back up. Let's go. All right, so now you can see where everyone is. Told you, son, me innocent guy. Spidey, I don't think so. I don't think so. Alright, so now let's see. Let's see if we can get a good sky view of what's going on. We do have the retired boys all the way over to the west, but they're right on top of Menzie. Menzie just kind of hanging out. The Dreamers, it looks like the Dreamers are pulling up into hard to kill. If I could turn this. Ooh, this iPad just does not want to work tonight. Let me get over to hard to kill and see what's happening as they come on in. We did lose Tookie. We lost Tookie way too early, and now hard to kill is a trio coming up and into the Dreamers. Look at the Dreamers just all pushing right up and in. Sent is in and Crash does get knocked. Polar gets knocked, so now Santy's in. Santy's in is the soul. Come on, get over there. There we go. The sole survivor, and now everybody pushing into this compound. You can see that 33 is coming in. It looks like we lost Benny. We do have Vortex pushing up and in. We're down to the top 4 teams. We do have the Dreamers with the 3 soldiers. We have a 1v4. Now we are down to Vortex. Vortex got found. So now let's get on over here. Let's see what else is happening with 33. 33 comes right up and in, trying to get the shots over onto. Oh, I couldn't get over there fast enough. That zone just crushed him right on in. The Dreamers Esports of Paradise going across the top of Camp Alpha Mountain, over Camp Alpha, and all the way to the other side. Play broke, but he rich. Yeah. Spidey has all the good stuff in the game. Spidey's got it all, sunshine. Alright, so we do have the retired boys jumping really close to to Team 15. Team 15, Olympia Esports. Finally getting in here, guys. So let's see what else is going on. It looks like boot camp. We had a whole cluster of teams going over the top of boot camp. Nobody dropped boot camp, but we have hard to kill, Made in Nepal, and what's this last team over here? Oh, Kratos on top. And now we also have the Empires of Gods. They are already in a fight. Wolf has been knocked. We are up here at the Camp Alpha ruins. At the top of Camp Alpha. Neverside trying to hold off the X-rated trying to get on in here. Let's see what's going on. Oh, Neverside got knocked. So now it's just down to Vortex over here. Vortex is right on this edge trying to get those angles. We did lose Try Me, and we do have 99K coming out. Oh, and 99K does get found by Vortex. Now we got Code coming out and around, and he gets found by ZZZ. Easy's. Alright, so now, what else is going on? The Zillionaire Tookie in a fight with Made in Nepal. Oh, Jacob could not hold off that push. So now, let's see what's going on. Oh, there goes Ovo. Ovo to Olympia. And now the retired boys are over here. So now, let's go and get the bird's eye view of Painan, because Painan, we've got 3 teams over here. We've got Made in Nepal, Hard to Kill, and Kratos on top. So we do have a 4v2. I only see 2 for Made in Nepal. I did see a knock, but oh, Potato and Zan, the 2 remaining over in Painan. So let's see, Avery right up on that top. Let's see what's going on. Where is Shadow Zeno? Shadow Zeno way over on this other edge. So it is just Avery and Shadow Zeno, but I think they know where Avery is. Avery trying to get those shots across onto 33 and 33. Return those shots, getting him knocked. So there's a sole survivor still for the Olympia. And oh, what just happened over here? GNX got taken. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Wheel of Names. So here are the new Wheel of Names. 66 people. Let's go. Oh, no. This is not the time for the Wheel of Names. We have one more match. Oh, Dior, I'm surprised you didn't yell at me. Alright, so here are your scores. The retired boys, 86 total points. It looks like the exact same thing as the last one. I don't know if this is updated or not. 84, oh, 86 total points for the retired boys. 2 winner chicken dinners, X-rated. Coming in second with 69 total points. 2 winner chicken dinners, and New Era coming in with 51, right with New CBK. But don't forget, the top 8 will be moving on to finals on Saturday. I almost did a Wheel of Names, and I think Dior would have pulled my fingernails out. Ooh. Alright, so let's go, guys. Let's go. So the last match, top fragger was Bola Laxataxia. I have no idea. 6 eliminations, 757 damage. So let's get that iPad back up there. And let's check this out. We're coming in from that northwest corner between Camp Alpha and Hot Tin, going across the top of Boot Camp, Quarry, and out the edge, or the water, the docks of Kampong. And eventually I will pick out the right word. And it looks like the Hawks and the Eclipse Vanguard are both headed up towards that Hot Tin, so I think that might be our very first fight. It looks like Boot Camp is pretty clear. Painan might be a little sweaty. We'll have to check in on Painan. I see 3 or 4 teams headed down towards Painan. So we already have the Eclipse Vanguard right on down here with the Hawks. So let's see what's going on. It does look like a couple of them. Oh, they are all right on top of each other. So we'll stay here for just a minute, but let's check in on Painan and see what's happening. We do have two teams right down here in Painan, and there goes Luxie from the Hawks. So our first zone is all the way over to the east. You can see that, ooh, we had another fight right on down here. Looks like Neon was able to get an elimination on the VRZ. VRZ, Angry Boy. Angry Boy has been taken out, but now here comes the rest of VRZ. We do have Starlight right over here with the Empire of Gods as well. So let's see. It does look like they're going to go ahead and move on out. So we'll go ahead and scroll on up. Make sure that all your teams are in there. There you go. And let's see what else is going on. We did get one knocked, and we do have Zuxi over here. So let's see what's going on with Zuxi. Alright. I almost messed that up. I almost did, but the wheel of names is after... Or did I mess it up? I am so confused because we kind of did Erangel and Sandhawk backwards. And so, I messed up. So, we'll just do one after this match and then one at the end because I did mess up, guys. I did mess it up. I had to rethink. Alright, let's check it over here. Ooh, the retired boys are in a fight. Let's go over here and see what's happening. Let's see what's happening with... Oh, no. Ovo and Benny are both knocked, so we're down to Flo in 33. So now we do have Olympia. We do have Shadow Zeno right there. Look at this. This spray with the AK gets him down to about half health. Let's see what's happening over here. I think Shadow Zeno is the sole survivor. So now, let's see. Benny is trying to come on down. He does have Flo right there in the open. Flo, he can see you perfectly. Flo, he can see you. Ow! Shadow Zeno has a whole lot more health, and he is coming right up and around this other side of the rock of Flo. But Flo should have coverage from... Yes, Flo does have coverage. And 33, Flo. Let's see what's going on. Flo found Shadow Zeno. So there goes. There goes. Oh, alright. So now it looks like the Empire of Gods are right down here with VRZ. So VRZ having a really rough game this time. We are down to just Canthera over here. And now let's see. Let's go back up and check on what's happening over here. Too many fights all at the same time. We still have a trio versus a duo up here in Hot 10, and it does look like the Eclipse Vanguard are at a disadvantage, but we do have all three of them from the Hawks right in this compound. So let's see. I think Canthera might be able to survive the Empire of Gods coming up and around them. I'm not exactly sure. Let's go over to Painan. We do have some chaos happening over here. We've got Maid Nepal over here with Hard to Kill. And ooh, look at all this. There goes the fights right over here. Oh, look at that. The Hawks getting taken out by the Eclipse Vanguard, the duo versus trio. They were able to get him. Look at this. We'll be able to pick him back up. There we go. GG's. Alright, so now let's see what else is happening. We still have Santa Zin coming right up and around, and Nepal on top. It looks like Turtle now is getting pulled up on by all four of them from the new era, and I don't think the rest of his team is close enough to be able to... Oh, this nade could go right on in, and I think both of them are knocked, and I think Weos may be the sole survivor. He is. So Weos is over here with Soang coming up right behind him. So look at this. We got Weos trapped in between it. Oh, there's another one still. Oh, he is way over there. Static. Oh, Turtle. Turtle got knocked by Static. I didn't even realize that Static was right here behind him. So now let's go back to the map over here and let's go find another fight. We do have CBK Nasty up on top of that hill, looking down on top of Hard to Kill. So now let's see, what is Nasty doing? Nasty getting ready to, we should just wrap the stream up. Dior, I'm messing up. So now Nasty, oh, did Nasty get it, or was that the run over? The run over by Citizen, look at that. Oh, there they go. And now, new era. Look at this chaos going on. The golden fire came right up and over just where we were watching all this. And Dot does get knocked. And we are back onto Abigail. Like I said, I know who Abigail is. I know I do. And Static is the sole survivor over here for new era. And look behind him. Oh, Dominator. So now we do have Tsunami. Tsunami has been knocked, but it looks like he's going to get picked up by Sohang. Sohang was able to make it across, and there goes Turtle in the green puff of smoke. Kapoof. All right. Ooh, Code. I just saw Code get a knock. Let's see. Where is Code? Where is Code? I just saw his name. He is way over here. Oh, they finished up. Oh, no. The Eclipse Vanguard after that 2v3 up in Hot 10. And look at these greedy X-rated boys coming on in Code and 999K finishing off that celebration of Hot 10. And now, ooh, can't there, no, he's now right down here below the Dreamers in the cave, and he may be able to survive this, but I'm not so sure. He has the Dreamers on the south side, and he's got the Empire of Gods on the north side. And Abigail, look at this, Abigail coming up and around trying to get those angles onto Nepal on top after Sohang ran across the road, able to get Tsunami Bot big back up, and now Abigail is running right into CBK. Abigail has a nose for danger. If I can find a duo or a squad, that is my second name. My name is Abigail. And look at this. Abigail stops to try to figure out where CBK is. Look at that. It does get the damage up the hill onto Rolex. So now let's go ahead and scroll on back. I'm sorry I messed up, Dior. I'm sorry about that. Let's go down here and see what's happening with the Empire Gods, the Dreamers, Esports, and the Prados on top. 3 full teams, all 12 on top of this hilltop. Nemo gets knocked. We got Nears knocked and Thirsted, and I think we're down to, oh no, we do have a duo over here. So now let's go over to the last match. Top fragger. Oh, right when I went over to him, he does get taken down. And so now Patty is the last one, but Patty, we got to see at the end of that last match, Patty being crazy. Patty coming up with his DBS. Oh, and he gets him. He gets him with the DBS. Let's go back up and see what's going on. We do have Wolf up at the top of the hill. We got Patty down at the end. And now 12 down to 4. We got a duo. No, we got a trio for Prados on top. We have a solo for Empire Gods and a solo for Dreamers. So, and they are all right down here towards La Kwai Kampong. You never see crazy battles like this right on down here. And the golden fire is still on the main screen. Dot is the sole survivor. Abigail, what happened to the Abigail and CBK? Right across the way, we still have Nasty and Rolex. And look at that, Nepal on top. Sohang still right across the way as well. Look, here comes the nades right up and over. Nades every direction. Rolex coming right on out. And it is now time for the iPad. If anybody cares. All right, let's get back over here and see what's happening between, Dot. Oh, Dot gets taken on out, but we still have Tsunami over there as well. So we got Rolex versus, is the other, oh, we are going slow again. Rolex and Nasty, oh, come on, turn, versus Tsunami and Sohang. All right, we're not moving, so let's go ahead and check out where the next zone is going. We're going all the way to the north this time. We've got Paradise, Bond, Camp Bravo. Let's go ahead and scroll in just a little bit more so that you can really see where your names are. There you go. I think you can find your teams that way. All right, let me in. We're almost back, guys. Almost. Yeah. Ooh, we got that fight right on down. Ooh, I did miss who was on that north side of Laquai with the retired. And oh, Prados on top getting picked off. So now it didn't even ask me if I wanted to join the match. What is going on with this? All right, so let's go down over here and see what's happening. As we do have all four of them from the retired boys, but we just saw that Empire of God's Wolf was coming up onto the backside of this. Look at this. The Empire of God's Wolf may be able to spot one of them from the retired boys, as the retired boys are in that fight all the way down to the south with Dreamers and Prados on top. So let's see. Oh, and what is going on up here? Tsunami and Sohang. Look at this. Here comes X-rated. So we still have X-rated in here. We still have the retired boys in here. Look at that. Where are X-rated headed? Looks like they are going down and around. X-rated and Nepal on top are the only 2 out of 6 teams that are in the zone. All the rest of them are down by Kampong and Laquai. You don't really see that very often. So now let me go ahead and scroll on in a little bit and you guys can see where everyone is. There you go. And now let's see. I still see all sorts of chaos right on over here. We do have the Dreamers going right past Prados on top, and then we do have the retired boys right over here as well, and it looks like they are scrolling around trying to find it as our zone pops again. The zone popped down to the southeast of Paradise and just west of Camp Bravo. So X-rated and Empire God's Wolf are the only 2 teams. Hello, tree. Oh, look at this. They right into him. Wolf doing the seed swap, trying to get those shots over on the 999. And 999 is able to get out of the way. He does stop on the other side, but here comes 2 more from X-rated coming up and around onto Wolf. So now look at this. They're driving right on past ZZZ doing the seat swap. Look at that. He thought he was going to get those shots, and Wolf is still trying. Oh, ZZZ driving right at Wolf. Wolf does not knock him out of that car. And they are still driving out and around. Wolf getting surrounded. Look at this. You can see that all of them from X-rated are. Oh, Wolf is down to 1 HP. And he gets found by ZZZ. Scroll in just a little bit more. We are starting to really crush these last 4 teams together, and I hear another fight going off. If I could get my Prados on top. Prados on top came right up and in to the retired boys. The retired boys are up to 13 eliminations, and now they are coming right up and in on top of the X-rated versus the retired boys. Let's see what's going on right on down here, because we have Nepal on top all the way at the northern side of zone. So the fight is, oh, come on. It's not moving again. Let me see if I can find somebody else. But they are driving. Oh, look at this. Tsunami. Tsunami may end up right over here. And there goes Code right after him. Let's see what's going on with Code. Code, did you just see Tsunami right in front of you? Yes, they did. They found Nepal on top, and there goes Tsunami. Code trying to get those shots over onto Nepal on top. We do have Sohang and Tsunami Bot right on over here. Sohang getting surrounded by 999, and then ZZZ trying to get the backside of Tsunami getting pinched in over here. So now let's see what else is going on. Let me go over to where the fight is, because the retired boys are not in this fight. They need to get up to zone. Let's get Sohang up here. And Tsunami Bot, the last one, still standing against all of them from X-Rated, and we do have Tsunami. Oh, ZZZ just got taken right on out. So now 999 trying to throw those nades up and over onto the Tsunami Bot. Tsunami Bot down to about 5 HP. And we still have a duo from X-Rated. 999 still throwing all those mollies. And here comes the blue zone. Can Tsunami Bot handle this blue zone? And we do have X-Rated over here out of the blue, and look at that, Tsunami Bot now trying to get out from behind the one solo rock out in the middle of nowhere. It looks like X-Rated is gonna come on up and into zone. Tsunami Bot trying to find some first aids, anything to get him out of there, and I think Tsunami Bot is gonna go ahead and deny the point. No, he's going for the vehicle. And now X-Rated is coming right up and in over here on the flow. Look at this. They're right on top of each other. And now X-Rated. So now it is just up to Code. Code is the last one. Still stand. Oof. And so now Tsunami Bot is coming. And there it is. That fast. Let's get that off of there. The retired boys coming in first with 15 eliminations plus the 10 placement points. 25 total points coming in first. Coming in second, Nepal on top with 4 eliminations, and coming in third with 6 eliminations, X-Rated. And here are the rest of your scores: 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12, 13 through 15, 16, and 17. Going all out to the iPad we go. It is retired boy Flow, 6 eliminations, 870 damage, and I will be right back. I'm gonna make sure it's okay with Dior that I go ahead and do the wheel of names after this one and the final one, because I messed up and it's my fault, so it should be okay, guys. So wheel of names coming up, the scores coming up, and our final match of semifinals. So I will be right back. Taking out over on this edge, look at this. Each one of the new CBK were able to take out. G and X over on this side. CBK, I am sorry I missed your fight. You guys all have to fight all at the same time. So let's see. It does look like the retired boys over here. Let's see. Y'all chill. Tell them, Dior. Dior is not only the sponsor of the UC giveaway, the owner of PSL, the big dog. She is also mod in my chat. So if you guys keep it up, she will get out her naughty little... Okay, start your speech. Oh boy. Alright, so now let's see what's going on over here. What is happening? Guys, let's get back to the match. We are here to watch these teams fight it out. We do have Potato. Hello, Potato. I miss playing with you. Alright, let's get over and see what's going on. Well, let's check in on Tookie. What is the Tookie doing over here? So now, let's see. Let's go back to the map. We'll keep an eye. Oh, there goes the last one for... Nope, nope, he is still there, guys. But now, the retired boys do have Nepal on top, coming up and pretty close to where they are over here in Lakwai. So we may have another fight for the retired boys. The retired boys are in first place right now. So let's check in on 33. Can he see it? Look at that. He sees him going across the top of that hilltop right over by him. What did we just miss over here? CBK found another one. Rolex found another elimination over here, and I'm not sure who that might have been. And might have been Vortex coming down from the top of Camp Alpha Mountain, but we do have another team coming up onto X-Rated now, and it's all 4 of them from the Quarios. So 99K, I hope you know you are pushing right up into another team. So Potato just got another knock. Let's see what is happening. Oh, Tookie just ran right into that molly. So let's see what's going on with Potato over on the other side. He also got an elimination, and I think that was on Prados on top. So now Prados on top are down to just a duo. Made in Nepal, a duo also. Ooh, Santi's in. He saw you right across that way. So now let's see what else is going on. What else is happening? I'll go ahead and put this map up when the fights stop, but I can't seem to get a chance to get it up in there. So now let's go over to see what's going on with Prados on top. Donnie is the sole survivor. He's trying to get 22 G's back up, and he does get that res off, and now he's trying to heal up, but here comes hard to kill. Oh, the spray down. So now it is just manic, but look at this. VRZ, they are coming up over here towards Painan. And through this fight with Prados on top, look at this. The duo from Made in Nepal were able to push all the way up into hard to kill. Zayn had him right in front of him, and I don't think they know that Zayn is right here. But they do have another team. Oh, they do know that Zayn is right there. They do, but Dreamers Esports are up on top of that hill now. You can see him coming up. It's I think he knows it. Santizin is right there. Santizin was just taking those shots, so now let's see. Let me check in on the Potato. Potato trying to get those shots over onto Tookie. It is Potato versus Tookie. As look at this. Here comes the Dreamers. You can see them right down here in your mini map up at the top. Here they come. The Dreamers are right on top of Santi Zin. Santi Zin needs to turn around. Oh, Potato. So now let's go over to Santi Zin because he does have the Dreamers right behind him. It is just up to Zayn. Let's get over to Zayn, see what Zayn can do. Oh, and there goes Zayn right when I went to click on him. Alright, so the Dreamers are still right over there. Let's see what... Oh, and VRZ came in over here. It is all out chaos in Painan, and we still have CBK coming in from the out. And retired boys. The retired boys have not come in from the blue yet. Let's see what is going on over here. We do have the Dreamers still up on this hilltop. We still have Hard to Kill. Hard to Kill living up to their name. They are being difficult, aren't they? And then we have VRZ, and it does look like we got a duo from Dreamers pushing up into that. Look at this, and these are more teams coming in. We've already lost 2 teams over here in Painan, and we still have 3 teams. We lost Prados on top. We lost Made in Nepal, and now we have 3 more teams over here. Let me check the map really quick while we keep the sky view, and the rest of the teams are pretty much avoiding them. So whoever comes out of Painan is going to have quite a few eliminations. Let's go. Let's go check in on, oh, look at this. Hard to Kill down to just a duo now. So this duo from Hard to Kill does have a duo from the Dreamers right on top of them. And Santizin knows that, oh, I think it's the last match top fragger. Yes, it was. That was the last match top fragger. So now the Dreamers are down to just a trio, and Santizin knows that they are coming up and around. Look at that. He can see them right across the way. And now all three of the Dreamers are watching right over here onto Hard to Kill. So now let's see, where is Polar? I know as soon as I get off, ooh, that nade coming right up and in. And look at VRZ. VRZ just waiting it out. And we're down. Are we down to... We're down to 3 duos over here in Painan. Look at this. VRZ duo, Hard to Kill duo, and Dreamers Esports. All, oh, there's the last one from Dreamers. I thought, yeah. I just used my brain and it didn't work. Alright, so now Santizin, and let's see, where's Polar? Polar's down here holding down the stairs, waiting for him to come on in. Both of them are in the same building over here. So let me go ahead and put the map up so you guys can see where the rotations are going. I don't want to miss any of these fights over here in Pai. Hello everyone and welcome back. Let's do the Wheel of Names. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. The Wheel of Names before they start without us. Sorry, I messed that up the last time, but here we go. And congratulations, Mortal 669. Make sure you open up a ticket over in the PSL server where you placed your screenshot and let them know that you won tonight's second Wheel of Names. I did mess that up after the after the third match, but here we go. And coming into tonight's final match, we've got the Retired Boys at a 111 total points. 3 winner chicken dinners. X-rated coming in second with 80 and 2 winner chicken dinners. The new CBK at 59. The top 8 teams will be moving on. Don't forget that they are very particular. So you do lose points if you don't have all your tags, if you don't have all your players in there, if you play with an unregistered teammate, you will lose points. So they are keeping a very close eye on this, and we are on hard start, so we should be starting pretty soon. But it does look like we are missing several teams going into Miramar. Don't forget to get your screenshots over to the PSL server for tonight's final UC giveaway. Sorry about that. I'm losing my voice all of a sudden. Tonight's final UC giveaway right after tonight's final match, and we will have the final unofficial live scores because teams will be trying to make sure that they get every point, because top 8, there's not a lot of space to be losing points. My mouth has just decided that it's all done. It's not going to talk anymore. Let me see what they're pinging me for this time. Updated. Took 5.0. So updated scores. Oh, I don't know what happened. I have no idea, but Retired Boys 96 total points, 3 winner chicken dinners, X-rated 82, 2 winner chicken dinners, new CBK 59 with 1 winner chicken dinner. So I got it, and oh, they were naughty. They got caught doing naughty things. So these are the unofficial live scores. If anybody needs to put in a ticket to complain It is over there. It does not have to do with me, so I don't have anything to do with the scores. Now, it looks like we've had a few more people come on in. They are, let's see, what did they just say over here? I missed it. Where? And let's go. I don't see what I'm missing. I think we're doing just fine. We still have people coming on in. It is after hard start, so I'm not sure if they're arguing about points. I have no idea, but I'm sure we will be starting very soon. They said starting, but they didn't start because more people came into the first slot. That's a mouthful. Whew. Happy Thursday night, guys. Finals will be Saturday and Sunday. I got a shout out again. I cannot stress it or say it enough. I got to say thank you to PSL, Dior, and the sponsors, all of them, for giving us all these free UCs and being the hosts of this tournament. All right, so let's see. All right. I did not get, it was Flo. I think Flo was the last match top fragger. So Flo was 6 eliminations, 870 damage for the retired boys. So let's see if we can find the retired boys, because they are starting really fast. We load in like super fast. Alright, let me put that iPad up there. There you go. I'm still trying to read. Hello, Dewey! Deweezy. Such a big fan, Dewey. I am such a big fan of you. Alright, so we're coming in just to the east of Oasis, going all the way from the north, all the way down to Prison Island, just on the edge of San Martin Power Grid, over the top of Chumacera. So there you go. Dewey-Z. What is that, a cat in a box peeking at me? Alright, so we do have Dreamers Esports jumping off at the very... Ooh, they're going to La Cabarilla with New Era. So let's see. But Dreamers, look at this. We do have one that does... Patty looks like he missed the memo. He's going to go ahead and try to catch up to him coming up from the south. And we do have the retired boys. Look at this split all the way up to the northern side of San Martin. We got CBK, a solo from CBK in San Martin. What is going on with these guys? And then we got the rest of CBK going down to Picado. So we have a solo for CBK up in San Martin. Nepal on top. They've got this whole eastern edge, the graveyard, all of that. And New Era already getting a knock. So let's get up into La Cabarilla, guys. And then there we go. We did get a knock over onto Dreamers. Dreamers may be able to get their teammate picked back up. And let's check in on Los Leon. Only the Golden Fire going down to Leones. Look at that. But we do have VRZ really close to the Quarios. And we do have Kratos on top, right on down here with the Empire of Gods. Look at this. This is going to be chaos right down here in Via Del Mar. Ooh, there, a wolf already taking out C's. So now we got a duo over here for Kratos on top with all 4 of them from the Empire of Gods. And our first zone is all the way up to that northeast edge again. So now let's see. Wales has been knocked. Wales. Don't ask me. I have no idea. Let's go over and check in on Bola Laxa Texia. Ooh, there goes Static. Oh, that was rough on the Static. That they all came right up and in. So now let's see. We are down to a 3v 3v4. We do have the guy up on top of that hill. He does have it. It is Patty. Patty up at the top. I don't know where Patty got the Tommy gun and the SKS. Yeah, I almost said S12. So now let's see, what is Nears doing? Nears is really close right on down here next to him as well. So let's see. It does look like we've got one very low health, no helmet, and they're still coming up and around. So let's see. It is a 4v3 over here. We still have a trio. We did get Wales picked back up, and let's see what Ying is doing. Ying's eating some band-aids, trying to heal on up. Let's look at the rest of the map. Let me go ahead and put the iPad back up for a minute so you guys can really get an idea of where all your teams are. We are up in La Cabarria with this 3v4. We do have two teams now in Los Leon because VRZ is shifting north into the Golden Fire. Plus, we also have Quarrios down to the southern farms of Los Leon. Made in Nepal over in Impala, and we still have, we do have another incomer over here into Villa del Mar. The third player coming right up and around. So they are on the north side. Is that 22G? Let me see. Updated the scores. So now we got another update of scores. Let me get these over here already. So like I said, most likely they're trying to update. Retired boys back up to 106. X-rated at 80. New CBK at 59. There are your scores coming into this match. So now let's see what else is happening. Let me check. And did we miss the fight? Oh, New Era I think is down. No, it is. We still have a 3v4 up here, so let me go ahead and put that back up here, and let me see if I can poke my nose into another fight. I do think that I think we're gonna have a fight right on down here, because it does look like Prados on top did separate out, and now 22G is in trouble because he's got all the Gods of War, or Empire of Gods, right on over here. But we also have right across the way, I think that is Snipe taking those shots. No, it wasn't. Is Kyrie all the way up at the top. So now let's see what's going on down here. And I just missed a nade. Somebody ate a nade somewhere, and I'm not sure. Oh, the retired boys are now coming up to La Cabarria. So they're going to be coming in. Oh, Wales. Here they all come right up in on top of Wales. So number one was knocked, but it looks like he got picked back up. But now Wales is getting pushed up and getting into that closet. And here comes the Dreamers Esports. All of them. Oh, two of them pushing right up and in. So number one trying to get Ying picked back up. So let's go. Let's see. But the retired boys, look on this iPad. Look at the mini map. The retired boys are right up top. Oh, number one coming out swinging. So now I think it's a 2v2 over on down in. Oh, number one got knocked. So now it's just up to Ying. Oh! They did it! They took out Dreamers, but they are just a duo now. And as you can see, we do have the retired boys. And look at that. Not only the retired boys, but CBK came up here as well. So now we got chaos right on over here. Let's go up here and see what's happening with CBK. CBK on the backside. Look at this. It looks like Rolex has been knocked, and GMC coming down and around does knock 33. So Flo coming right up and over. Don't forget, Flo was the last match top fragger, able to knock CBK. And the retired boys are still up here with New Era right on down below. Whoa, and we still have the Empire of Gods trying to push up onto this Abbey Church. And let's see. Oh, he's right there. Potted. Oh, no. Wolf right there into 22G. So now 22G PUBG trying to throw the, oh, and he threw the molly, and I don't think Wolves is going to be able to make it through the molly. He did make it through the molly. So all 4 of them are still standing for the Empire of Gods. Let's see what's going on over here. Snipe's not going to be able to get across to get 22G, but I do hear Kyrie coming on down, so I'm not sure. Kyrie, oh, the Empire of Gods trying to blow up that vehicle. Okay, having a great night. Good night, Cielo. Thank you for everything, Cielo. Thank you for joining us, hanging out with me. All right, so now let's see what is happening for the for New Era, because we still have retired boys right up here at the top. So let's see. We do have, I think all 4 of them from the retired boys are over here somewhere, but I only see 3 of them. So I'm not sure where the 4th one is. So let's see if we can figure out where the last one is. They're still pretty close together. And Kyrie is going to go out to the blue zone if Kyrie doesn't heal up. And we do have, oh, New Era trying to get away from, and look at this. But we do have another couple of teams come in. The Quarrios right over here with, who are they fighting with? Made in Nepal. They came up and around through Impala. Look at this. So now Made in Nepal just missing the Quarrios. Alright, so there goes Kratos on top, out to the Empire of Gods, and we will be able to get Nahum picked back up. So now let's see what else is going on. I still think Made in Nepal is going to get into this fight over here with the Quarrios, because the Quarrios are really close to him, and I think Mr. Zorro knows that they are. Look at this, they are just driving right on by. There goes Tiger. Ooh, just missed him. Alright, so now let's see what else is happening. The ping. Alright, yep, I already got that. Stop pinging me. Stop with the pings. Stop with the pings. Let's see. There we go. Alright, so let's see what else is going on, guys. What else is happening? And we still have Made in Nepal coming up right over here, right behind the Quarrios. I feel like they're paying attention to where they're going, but the Quarrios are going right next to Nepal on top. So we've got Made in Nepal not too far away from Nepal on top, with the Quarrios stuck right in between them. So let's see. Oh, the retired boys are coming right up and in on top of X-Rated. X-Rated is right up here. Oh no, so 9-9. Get on out of there. That is the retired boys coming right up and on top of you. Is this FP? Does anybody know? Is this FP? I need to know. I need to know. And look at that. We got all of the retired boys right up top. And here he is paying attention to where they are. So we still have the Empire of Gods coming up and along through the Ladrilla area just to the west to Chimasera. And I think the main fight is right up here towards the top with the retired boys and X-Rated. So retired boy, oh, 999. I didn't get over there fast enough. But let's see if we can see what the retired boys are going to do with X-Rated coming right up and in. I'm not sure they're going to be able to pick up 999, but ZZZ is headed right up and over. But the rest of them are coming up as well. Let's see what's... Try me and Code having some issues, but Flo, the last match top fragger right on top of this. Flo finishes off 99999, and ZZZ does get knocked. So now it is just down to Try Me and Code. And look at this, jumping right on out. I'm surprised they didn't get knocked because these cars have been crazy lately. Alright, so now let's go to the top and see what's happening as they are trying to push up and in. And look at this, Flo, all 4 of them are coming up. Ovio is down to about 5 HP. And oh, Benny has that nade or Molly right on the back. And Benny is on fire. We saw that right on down below. So now let's see what is happening as they're coming right up and in. Oh no. So now it is just down to try me code with all that lava on the floor, and there it goes. And there goes X-rated out to the retired boys. So now let's see what else is going on. Let me put that map back up there for you guys, and let me go ahead and put the whole map up for you. Give you a better idea where everybody's coming on in. And our zone is getting ready to pop. We still have the Empire Gods right down at that very southwest edge, but you can still see where they are. And let me see. I feel like the Quarios and Maiden Nepal are still destined to fight. They're not too far apart. And look at that. We're going to San Martin all the way up to the water treatment. We do have the retired boys up on this hilltop, and they don't have to move. They can decide if they want to go ahead and move or not. I feel like the Empire of Gods are going to end up on New Era. New Era was on a pretty big split, but I still feel like Maiden Nepal is going to come up right behind the Quarios. So we're going to keep an eye on that for just a second and see what is happening. Alright, so let's see. Maybe not. But we do have Nepal on top coming right up and in. All this area over here by the water treatment, VRZ may end up with all sorts of teams right on top of them, because you know this is a very, very coveted hilltop right over area where they like to all merge right on in on top of each other. New Era. Oh, New Era and the Golden Fire. That is one of them that I saw coming right up and in. And of course, it is time for the iPad. So let's go back to the iPad and see what's going on with New Era. As not only the Golden Fire are coming up to the Cell Tower Hill, but we also of San Martin, but we also have the Empire of Gods coming up. I saw them not too far away, and it's just a 2v3 over here. Apparently, that's what I feel like I'm seeing. Ying down to about 1 HP. And let's see, we do have, oh, eating the nade by Dom. So now number one is the last one still standing. In the Empire of Gods, oh, they moved out just a little bit. So number one right over here, tuck right, oh, throwing those mollies. Look at those mollies and those nades. Number one is on fire. Look at him, he's a little burning candle. Oh, and he got hit in the back by Tuck with that UMP. So now let's go ahead and go on back on in, and this time it's going to ask me if I want to join the match. That's pretty nice of this. So now let's see what else is going on. What else is happening? I think everybody is out of the blue, because you guys already know the blue eats them. It hurts. It burns them. Burns their pretty little faces and butts off. Alright, so what am I looking at? I have no idea, guys. I have no idea what that just was. But it was what it was. Alright, so now let's go ahead and scroll on in. Let me see where I think the next fights are going to be. I still think Maiden Nepal and the Quarios are going to get into a fight. They are really close to each other. I feel like Mr. Zorro is keeping an eye on them. Are they just toying with them? That's my question. I need to know what is happening, because this fight should have happened all the way over in Impala, and it is still right on over here. Mr. Zorro, he's getting more damage onto you, so you better heal on up. I think the rest of these teams are pretty separated out. Look at the retired boys up on top of that hilltop. Sorry guys, I am losing my voice. But we do have the Empire of Gods over. Oh, here goes the next zone. Look at that zone. Right on top of the retired boys. Once again, VRZ in zone. We got Nepal on top in zone. And the Quarios and Maiden Nepal, they are right on that rim. So now we do have the 33 headed right up and into the Empire of Gods. Look at this. He is paying attention. He's got all that information. But now the Empire of Gods are chasing down after him, trying to take those shots right at him, with the rest of the retired boys up on top of this hilltop with that eagle eye. And look at that. The Empire Gods came right up and over. They're chasing them down. They are on the other side of this now. So let's see. The Empire Gods. Let's see what these guys are doing. And we do have the retired boys right on this backside. So now let's see if I can turn. Oh, turn. I'm sorry, guys. Next week we have fiber. And this internet is just pathetic. And so, Flo got knocked by the Empire of Gods. So now we are down to a 3v3 over here. And I can't get in a good position. So what we're going to do is put this map back up until I can get some better ping. And let's get over to the Empire of Gods and retired boys in this fight right on over here. So now let's see what's going on with the Empire of Gods. Vortex is out driving around. Let's see, he is in a compound and he does have the retired boys coming up pretty close to him, but I feel like he's far enough away. It is Wolf and Nemo that are the front line, holding back, trying to gatekeep the retired boys from coming on into zone. So let's see. This is the only fight that's going on at the moment. You know that Maiden Nepal and the Choreos are shooting at each other, but it's just, Maiden Nepal wrapped around and got Ovio. No. So now Maiden Nepal coming up right behind. Let's go over and check in on what is happening with Benny, because Maiden Nepal is coming up along this back edge. Look at this. And we do have 33 over here trying to get that off angle, trying to keep Maiden Nepal from coming up the hill and getting Ovio taken down. So now Zayn out in that bridge, and we have the Empire of Gods up at the top. Look at that. So bad place to be in this. Oh no. So now Wolf is able to find 33, but Benny was able to get Ovio picked back up, and now Maiden Nepal does have one of them knocked. And now what is Benny doing? Mr. Zorro right across the way. We got Baka over here and the Playboy as well. And our zone does shift, and it goes down to the southeast this time. So we are going down to VRZ, Golden Fire, Choreos, and Nepal on top. We've got Made in Nepal and the Empire Gods up on top. So now let's see what's going on with Mr. Zorro. Mr. Zorro still over here trying to get those shots. But Mr. Zorro, do you have any way to get out of your predicament? Because he is stuck behind this rock. And you can see how he has to get to zone is straight up this hill. And Baka just got knocked by the Choreos. So the fight that I thought was going to happen over in Impala is finally happening right over onto this side as the Choreos are trying to come into zone. We still have 7 teams in all this and 21 players in stage 5. So, there goes Ovio and Benny. I think that is it for the retired boys. So now let's see. Let's see what's going to happen now. We do have Main Nepal up at that north side. We still have the duo from the Golden Fire, but we also have the Choreos over at that north side as well. So let me go ahead and put this up, and let me switch on over to Nepal on top. Let me check in and see what Nepal on top. Oh, look at this. They finding them from all the way across. This is the Choreos right across the way from them. And so VRZ now getting pulled up on over here by the Empire of Gods. So now the Empire of Gods all pushing right up and in. Starlight getting chewed up on that crazy angle through the windows. But we do have all 4 of them from VRZ right on over here. Jinx. Oh, Jinx just got knocked. And let's check in on the angry boy. But we also have another team not too far away from all of this as well. And let's see, we are down to the top 5 teams. Let's get on over here and see what's happening. Oh, let me do that again. Let me see what is happening. So VRZ still getting pulled up on by all 4 of them from the Empire of Gods. And so they are all right over here on the southwest edge of zone. We still have, let's see, Starlight going right up and in there. Let's see what Starlight is doing. Starlight coming right up and in to the Empire of Gods in this print shot. So now look at this. The Empire of Gods are still trying to come up and around. The Empire of Gods are down to just Vortex now. Vortex is the sole survivor, still ready for the Empire of Gods. Look at this. And the Empire of Gods were up to 9 eliminations, and he is coming out up to 10 eliminations. VRZ, they are resetting, so there goes another one. Canthera has been picked back up, and now let's see who did. Oh, through the window. So now let me go ahead and put this back up. The Golden Fire. We do have Dom and Abigail. Oh, what a nade by Tsunami. Tsunami from Nepal on top. What a nade. All right, so now here is your zone. We are down to the last 3 teams. We have the Quarios, VRZ, and Nepal on top. And I think to the Tsunami bot is the sole survivor, and he's got to come right up and into the Quarios. The Quarios are all 4 of them still standing. So now, oh, he went out. So now it is just Angry Boy from VRZ, the sole survivor. Let's see what he can do against all 4 of them. All 4 of them over here from the Quarios, still trying to, all the smoke plumes coming right up and in, and there you have it. Whoo! Coming in first, the Quarios with 7 eliminations. VRZ coming in second with 5 eliminations. And Nepal on top, coming in third with 2 eliminations. GG top 3. Here are the rest of your scores. 4 through 6, 7 through 9, 10 through 12. Going all out to the iPad. And the top fragger was the Empire of Gods Wolf. 5 eliminations, 738 damage. I will be right back. Hello, Melly. GG's. I will be right back with the Wheel of Names. I hope you got your screenshots over to the PSL server, the giveaway channel. I'll get your names on the Wheel of Names and the final unofficial live scores. And I will be right back. So Spidey, you need to buy your rolls. You need to buy her one. She deserves the rolls. You guys, right, Ellie? Oh, I'm trying to pay attention to the match, but they're killing me. The chat's killing me tonight. Alright, so now let's see. VRZ, it looks like maybe they might be pulling out of Painan. Maybe because the blue, they are now out of zone. They do. Dior. Alright, Santi-Zin. Santi-Zin gets another knock onto the Dreamers. So now the Dreamers are down to a duo. And now here comes the push by Hard to Kill. Hard to Kill trying to get those angles up the hill. But oh, there's one right behind him. And he does find Santi-Zin. And so now Polar is right on over here. And here he comes right up and over. So Polar down to about 20 HP as they're coming out. And they do eliminate Santi-Zin. So now Polar is the sole survivor for Hard to Kill, and he is getting pushed up on by a duo from the Dreamers. Ooh, there goes Hard to Kill. VRZ did leave by Nan. Ooh, that was crazy. All right, let me go ahead and put that up there so you guys can see where your teams are now. And I think Retired Boys are getting ready to get into a fight, so I'm going to switch over to the Retired Boys and and checking on them as they are rotating right on top of Nepal on top. Ooh, 33. They didn't even take those shots at you, but he knew that they're right there. So now let's see. We are down to the top 8 teams. And don't forget, after this match, we'll be doing another Wheel of Names. So if you haven't gotten your screenshot of your like and subscribe, get it over to the PSL server. Turtle just got knocked, and I wasn't watching, I was reading. Alright, so Flo trying to get those shots onto Nepal on top. As Nepal on top goes driving right on past him. And 33 down to about 10 HP. Oh, Benny just got run over. So now it is a 2v4. Oh, Flo, oh, Flo does not make it. So now 33 way over on this edge. He is the sole survivor for the retired boy. Honk, honk. I get it. Alright, so now let's go ahead and scroll on in a little bit and see what else I see. Alright, I'm going to put the iPad up because everybody is just doing the rotations now, and I know that you guys like to watch the rotations on the VOD reviews, so here it is your rotation. Used toilet paper can work too, just needs to wipe tears. Gross. When haven't you won since the last 2 streams? Bitey's a little salty, Sunshine. He's a little salty. Alright, and our zone is going. Are we going to boot camp? Yes, we are. But boot camp, the island, and just a little nub over here of Camp Alpha. And we have 1 team in zone. And I'm not sure where the X-rated are going to come across. I'm guessing they'll come across one of these land bridges and come up and around maybe New Era. So now VRZ, let's check in on VRZ as they go driving right on past them. The Dreamers just driving right up and into boot camp. No one was in boot camp. No one touched boot camp this entire match. So now I'll go ahead and let's see. I think I'll go ahead, since LG is here, I'll go ahead and pay attention to how X-rated are going to get across to the boot camp area. The cliff is already taken up by CBK, but look at this. We do have 33 coming right up over here, right next to all 4 of them from new CBK. So now all of CBK does have their backs to X-rated, so X-rated may be able to. Ooh, Sohang! Oh, Sohang just drove over Static from New Era. So now we do have Nepal on top trying to just mow them all down right on over here, and we do have Golden Fire coming on in as well. So the Golden Fire, we're down to just Abigail and Tuk Tuk. So now let's get over here and see what happens as they come right up and in. Slaughter was knocked, and all 4 of them from the Golden Fire are in this, but I did not see that. VRZ is down to just the Angry Boy. Angry Boy is in boot camp, and oh, Sohang just got knocked by Wales. So now we got this chaos right on over here. It looks like New Erica. Oh, there goes the Turtle. Turtle has been taken out from Nepal on top. So now Nepal on top. Are we out of Nepal on top? I don't see him on the list at this moment. So now let's see what else is happening. We do have the Angry Boy still holding on to this as he is getting pushed up by the Dreamers. So now let's go ahead and scroll on in just a little bit more. And with that yellow teeth, gross. You guys, bleh, that's nasty. Alright, so Angry Boy now, the center of attention from, oh, that was quite some lag there, wasn't it, guys? It looked like a camera flash for a second. Alright, we do have the Dreamers. Oh, the Dreamers finishing that off, and Wales gets another elimination over onto CBK. So now let's see what's going on over here. CBK coming down and into the golden fire. So let's see what's going on with the rest of them. It does look like X-Rated might have been taking those shots, and we still have 33 over on the other side. 33 just oh. I saw some of that from the Fool's hit effects. So now, oh no, RB is getting pulled up on by New Era. So now here they come right out and around. 33 is able to, does he get the elimination? I think he got the elimination before Static was able to finish him off. So now, who deleted it? Spidey deleted what he said because I can't see. And it does look like, it looks like X-Rated are still trying to get in and across, but we do have Nasty up at the top, making sure that that doesn't happen. But Nasty does have to pay attention to his back as well, because he does have the golden fire and New Era pushing right up and in. Let's go on over here and see what's happening with the golden fire. Is here comes New Era. New Era trying to get some of those eliminations over and around that backside. Oh, Abigail came up right behind him. That rotation by Abigail around the outside, finishing off New Era. So now let's see what is going on with the rest of this. And we do have CBK still in zone, and we still have Nasty. Nasty is still over here watching. No, Nasty is now trying to get into the third party. So now let me see if I can get a bird's eye view of what is happening over here in the zone. And spin it around. Look at how easy this is spinning. I like it. We're down to the top 3 teams. We still have ZZ in the water trying to stay away from Tupac and Nancy. The Dreamers are now trying to come up to the bridge line. But we do have a duel from CBK right over here. And ZZ, look at this. He is just swimming right up behind that rock. They're not going to be able to find him behind this rock very easy. So that's for sure. So it looks like Nasty is trying to come up. Oh, Rolex got knocked from behind. So now Tupac is trying to run up and in. Where is Tupac? Let me switch over to Tupac as fast as I can. He's trying to get Rolex picked back up, and we still have ZZZ. But ZZZ is not going to be able to get up onto land behind right here on this coastline, because there's no way to get up and in on this side. So he'd have to come down and around to the beach area. But we do have Dreamers right over here at the beach. Rolex gets knocked by that nade. So now it's Tupac. Tupac versus the duo. Oh, Tupac. So now we do have... it's a 2v1, and we do have ZZ down here in the water, and Tupac is going to be able to get Rolex picked back up. Look at this, CBK up to 14 eliminations already. Tupac pretty happy with that jump shot, that's for sure. And now it does look like ZZ is going to come up and around to that beach area. No, it looks like he's going the other way. He's facing the other way. I'm not exactly sure where he's going to go up and around. I think he's lost his time to get up to that beach area. So we'll have to see what happens. I think he's going to go off the zone, deny the point to CBK. There it goes. All right. Point denied. We'll keep an eye on Star, and we'll also keep an eye on this fight over here in Picado. So... see guys, I just want you to know that I'm still waiting for the scores. I'm still waiting for the list of names. They're pinging everyone, and I don't know what's happening, guys. I'm really sorry. I don't know what's happening over in the server. I can't see what's happening behind the scenes. I did get a score sheet, but then they said wait, so I don't know. I don't know if you guys want me to just let them do the wheel of names, or if you guys want to keep waiting. I'm not exactly sure what to do at this point. I'm not sure where everyone is or what they're doing. I'm sorry to keep you guys waiting. I have no idea what's happening, and no one is saying anything. So I don't know I don't know if I should just keep waiting. You guys aren't even going to hear this for like 3 minutes, so I can't even ask you guys. Maybe I'll just sit here and wait until we get here. And if you guys, no, what? No more. She edited it. Oh, alright, so she edited it and didn't bother to tell me. So let me go all the way up here. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back, guys. See, Spidey, you lost. Dior, maybe you need a new man. Spidey is not it. He been replaced. No worry, bringing up unnecessary information. Oh, look at that. Star does get a knockover onto the top fraggers. So now let's see. I feel like there are 2 knocked by Dreamers now, but Static does get knocked as well. Star is still trying to push up and in. We'll keep an eye on that for just a minute more. And let's see. We still have. Oh, Star got the knock. Oh, what is going on over here? Look at this. Oh, Star's eliminating knocks because Star has not gotten elimination yet. So Star, looks like Ying is the. Alright, so she finally gave me the list. Here we go. 67 names on here. Thank you to each and every one of you. Here we go. Tonight's final Wheel of Names. And even the Wheel of Names is having issues. So let's see. Jonathan 027986. Congratulations for winning tonight's final UC giveaway. Thank you to each and every one of you for the support. Shout out to PSL, Dior, and the sponsors for spoiling us with all these UC giveaways. And here are the last scores that they gave me. I don't know if these are the right scores, so just go over to the PSL to find out what the final official live scores were for tonight. But here is the last set of scores that I got. Retired Boys, 116 total points. 3 winner chicken dinners. X-rated at 80, coming in second with 2 winner chicken dinners. New Era, 59. New CBK Esports, 59. Hard to Kill, 55. VRC Esports, 52. Golden Fire with 51, and Empire of Gods coming in at that top 8 with 38. So there are your scores. I'm gonna go ahead and say goodnight. Thank you to each and every one of you. I truly appreciate all of you. You are the reason why I do this. I love you guys. Have a great night. Stay safe, and I will see you soon. Good night, everyone.